I'm back, Rennie. Rennie, I'm back. I have to finish this. Like, it needs to be done in one recording, so I'm just finishing it the best of my abilities. That's all. It'll probably take me like another 2 hours. I got Vox. I ate a little snack. And now I'm just running around placing the rest of these until we're done. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Didn't have to say it like that.
Well, hi. Yippee. Hi, everyone. How goes it?
Yes, I did in fact shave. It is something that has happened. And hopefully I will get a haircut soon.
Camera?
Maybe. We'll see. Hi, Lix. How's it going? I'm going to be fresh. I'm going to be clean. I'm going to be nice and not even remotely mean. I need to grab this. Oh, there's a couple more. Can't say for this one, but good luck with this project. Why, thank you, Flash Lightning. Thank you for popping in, saying hi. What?
Pickle.
A cucumber? What is wrong with you? No one's gonna put a slice of a pickle in a drink. Except for maybe a Bloody Mary. Do they put pickles in those?
No pickles go in any alcoholic drink or any drink for that.
All I remember is that Bloody Marys are weird compared to like all other drinks. I was thinking Mondays were bad. Just stream twice the same day. They put celery in that. Okay, I knew it was something weird. That's all. I don't know. I don't drink anything.
Don't drink any liquor.
I drink water. Fine, Katie. I drink water. It's true. I also drink orange juice and apple juice with the pulp still in it. Pickle garnish for a martini in place of an olive. I don't think that would really make all that much sense. There's the fancy dad shirt. I don't have a fancy dad shirt right now. I'm just wearing a red t-shirt. Oh wow, nice to your progress. Why, thank you, Onyx. It's been like, what, 40 minutes since I was streaming? Maybe it's been an hour? I don't know. They're gonna go keep chatting amongst themselves. And I have to keep placing blocks in a circle. Lucas, welcome back. How you doing today? Bagel! Bagel! How are you doing? Hopefully you still haven't killed anyone yet. I don't know why that was a thing, but like... Keep not being a murderer. It's great. We appreciate it. Looking classic? Why thank you. I'm like the Ryan OG right now. Look. This dome circle is going inward and not outward. No, I noticed. I'm very excited about it. You will be able to get speed 2 when we get back to that green square. It's gonna take a while, but we'll get there. Jayant, how's it going? For me, it's going spectacular. I'm so close to finishing this. There's only like another like 40,000 blocks to place, you know? Just out of your hardcore world? I'm sorry to hear that, Jay. Started a new one. That's the spirit. As soon as one ends, you start up the next one as soon as possible. You're on the bus? Well, congratulations. I love the bus. You're mad. Welcome back. You love building farms? I mean, I do as well. A little bit. I prefer building in creative mode to everything else. It's just the thing that's the most fun because I have access to everything and I have creative mode tools like World Edit and Archeon make building just exceptionally easier. How long will this stream be? As long as it takes to finish the glass sphere and then I'm done for the evening. I was thinking of putting it off till tomorrow and then I realized I kind of need to record all of this as one long time lapse and I don't really feel like leaving my computer on overnight with just a pause time lapse because that's crashed before. And the worst thing would be spending 8 hours doing this and at the very end it's just gone and there's nothing. Second semester, excited for my new classes. Let's go. Onyx, do you have a class in particular that you're most excited about? Where I get the name RyanTheScion? My parents named me Ryan and Ryan was already taken, so I had to tack on something at the end. So I went in a little name generator and tacked on something at the end. Friend said hi. Why, hello, Lucas's friend. Hopefully you're doing exceptional on this day. Think about putting over the time lapse for this. I have no idea yet. I generally don't think about that until I'm done with the video. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's opposite side of this. Okay, we still have quite a bit of durability. Here we go. Whoop. It's a little terrifying, honestly. We've done 30 boxes of glass. Wait, how much glass is that? What's 30 times 1728? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There should be four boxes left when we're done, so we're getting close. We've done 30. That's so sick to look at. 51,840. My God. Goodbye, Monster Prism. Thank you for popping in and asking me a question. I appreciate it. Hopefully you have a lovely day. It's a lot of glass. Yeah, we got another like 30,000 to go. Well, 33,000-ish. We have to place 84,998 or something. Traywin, let's go! Chat, today's been an incredible day. We got what, like 5 new members? Big Slime! Traywin, thank you for becoming a channel member. I appreciate it. You have the might of 5,000 viewers. And also now you have emotes and early access to videos and world downloads and schematics and that sort of things. What would it feel like to fill it in counterclockwise? I mean, you could just like mirror the video and play it back. I'm not switching it up. I've already done this for 6 hours clockwise. I'm not gonna drive myself crazy when editing this and have it switch around directions later on. No, we're going NASCAR with this. We take one turn for like hours and hours on end and many laps. I'm essentially like the NASCAR driver of Minecraft at this point. I go fast in a circle. That's about it. Vroom vroom. Switch for one layer then flip lap? No, it would drive me insane. I would not do that. Like hardcore normal survival? I prefer normal survival. Hardcore just is like a little bit of tedium. It makes things inconvenient a lot of the time. You look nice today, right? Why, thank you, Frack. I appreciate it. You know what, Frack? I haven't even seen a photo of you today, but you probably look gorgeous as always. But I appreciate you being nice to me. It's a joint, but unfortunately can't afford it currently. Hey, don't worry about it. It's not important. I appreciate it when it happens, but it's absolutely not necessary. Never ever chat or anything, but I wanted to give thank you for giving me content to watch all the time. I thought I would support since I'm not chatting that much. Okay, you never have to chat. You never have to like subscribe, become a member, give me any money. I just appreciate that people watch the things that I make and enjoy them, because like I like making things, but the most important thing for me is sharing it with other people, and just being a viewer is the most important thing. I do appreciate it though, Traywin. And don't worry, you never have to chat. If you do just want to let me know when you're popping into a stream to just watch and just like lurk, then you can do the little lurk command. When you pop into a stream, just go !lurk, and then it allows me to know that you're here, you're watching, but you don't feel like chatting. And that's fine. You never have to chat. It is just helpful to know that there are people there. Just join the stream. Why, Septic? Hello. This is the second part to the stream that was happening earlier today. And, well, let's just say it's a lot of glass, and we have much more. Time by the first time in a while, sub, right? Why, hello, Todd. Yeah, you chose a very interesting day when I've like just shaven for the first time in quite a while. Josh Thomas, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Their videos, dude. Why, thank you, Jayant. I'm glad you appreciate them. Well, again, beardless Ryan. Ryan, why do you have to refer to me as beardless Ryan? I am the same Ryan that had a beard. I just got rid of it for a little bit. Kyle Christie, how's it going? Oh yeah, we got a couple lurkers. Lieutenant A and Emily Schaefer. Let's go. But yeah, if you ever, this goes for anyone in chat. If you're just like, hey, I'm gonna watch, but I don't feel like chatting, just do a little lurk command. And then if you want to come back and start chatting, just do a little unlurk command. It's just nice to let me know and all the other people in chat know, hey, there's people here that care. They're watching. Just don't feel like chatting all that much. Don't worry about it. It's your first time, Kyle? Well, welcome to the stream. This is a good one. We're running in a circle, placing glass, and that's the only thing we're going to do for probably the next like hour and 50 minutes. Where's the speed boost? Speed boost is right there. We got maybe 30 layers before we get to it. It's just a circle. Yeah, then we'll get to the jump boost. True, but I will switch it to be speed boost when we get there. I just don't feel like switching it now because it literally doesn't matter. Because we don't even have it. As soon as you see... Oh, never mind. You won't see jump boost pop on my screen because I'm in this corner. Give me a second. I'll move myself over. Okay, okay. I'm going to be over here. If you see jump boost pop up in the right-hand corner, just let me know. Because then we need to switch it to speed. Because that's when it'll actually matter. We're not going to have jump boost for quite some time, though. But yeah, that's how we'll know. So does it take focus to place glass, or is there no way to misplace the glass? There's no way to misplace it in this mode. I can just go buh, and I can't misplace it, which is why I like doing this. Like, easy place is really helpful for one, building like large complicated structures that you have a schematic for, and two, is really helpful for me when I'm streaming, so I can actually focus more on reading chat and responding to people than just making sure to accurately place every single block in the entire schematic, you know? What's up, Dragon Techno? My day is spectacular. How's yours? I had some microwaved curry. I would have preferred to it not be microwave, but I needed a little snack before streaming more today because I didn't eat breakfast earlier. Any advice for small YouTuber who wants to start hardcore series? Just start it, Septic. The best thing you can do if you ever want to make YouTube videos is just start making YouTube videos. Your first ones will almost always be crap, and you'll just get better as you make them. So when it comes to making hardcore videos, making like any kind of YouTube content, just make it. Just make it, put it out there. People will let you know what's good about it, that people will definitely let you know what's bad about it, and then you can work on improvements over time, which is a lot easier than just trying to have one perfect video from the very beginning. It just takes a lot of work to do that, you know? And besides, like, learning is an iterative process. The more that you work on, the more things that you make, the better things you will end up producing in the end. Whether that's drawing, whether that's writing, whether it's making videos, doesn't really matter. It's all iterative. Are you just gonna sit on the ground creepily next to me? No, don't stand creepily next to me. That's worse, I think. We have chairs. You guys can sit in chairs. I even got a desk large enough for you to do something on the desk while sitting here. I do need to get like a guest microphone though. That would be pretty sick. You're great at drawing? Have you like only made one drawing, or have you made like a lot of drawings? Welcome back though, Kokoshibu. Is that Vox? That is Vox. Vox is next to me. Vox, you want to pop in and say hi to Frick and Frack? There you go. She's here. She arrived.
Hate it.
You love stand-up? What about me? I love stand-up. I've been watching a lot of Stavros recently, especially his new crowd work thing that he put out a couple days ago. This is my full-time job. It is my full-time job. Guest microphone would be sick. I also would love to get like a guest webcam so they stop doing this. We just have like another one off to the side.
It would be funny.
Here's your Dobby from My Hero Academia Super Rabbit. Oh, let's go. Dobby does have a very cool character design. He's definitely not my favorite character, but he has a very cool character design.
He's your least favorite.
He's not my least favorite character. Mineta is my least favorite character.
No, but you have
I have a
serious
burning
grudge against
passion for hating Dobby, but like that's its own thing. He's a mass murderer. Why would I like him? I don't know about you guys, but I tend to not like people that kill groups of people in giant fires, you know? YouTuber when you have a live audience? Hey, you can have a live audience and be an incredibly small content creator. You'll just have a smaller audience. But it'll still be live, you know? It's not unusual for people that don't have much of a following to still get like 10, 12 people watching streams or something. How to get easy place? That is a Lightmatica thing. You just have to open up the Lightmatica config menu and just turn it on. I'm off study. Bye, Ryan. Have a nice day. Goodbye, Jay. Thank you for popping in and saying hi, though. Can't talk about it. Hope you're doing well. Why, thank you, Ray. You're here quite frequently. Aren't you? No, it did not pick it up. You have to talk relatively close to the microphone. If you want it, just grab it and chat.
Hi, Kachowski.
And then if you're not going to keep talking, thank you. I appreciate it. Hi, Sign T. How's it going? Just replay mod, use a lot of space on the computer to record everything. No, it's really, really small. I don't know exactly how it works, but I believe it just selects like block events and just saves those. It's very, very small. I have a lot of replays. When they actually take up file size, like noticeably so, is when you export them as videos. Your screen, you're looking off screen? Okay, fine. It's a good point. Is there a filter for that? Audio video filter? Is there not video delay? Effect filter. I just want to flip this left to right. I just right click it. Flip horizontal. There you go. Now I'm looking at the screen. SM57? It is an SM57. You got good eyes, Kachowski. You got good eyes. I was looking at the SM57. I was looking at the SM7B. They're almost identical. SM7B just has a different body than the SM57. They do have the exact same microphone. Like the microphone itself inside of here is the same piece from Shure, but it is a different like body, so they sound a little bit different because of that. But I don't think the audio difference is important enough for the price difference. Hey, Minecraft is not the wall. Let's go. It's very strange seeing myself mirrored like that. Wait, if I hold up my right hand, it's on the right side. Left hand's on the left side. That makes so much. I can point like this now. Oh my god, this is so much better. How did I not do this before? How big is it actually? The glass itself is 84,998 glass. That's just the glass on the outside. It's a 180 diameter sphere, so it's big-ish. Big-ish. It could be bigger, you know? It could definitely be bigger. It could be a lot bigger. I thought about it being bigger. This, how big this is. We could always make it. We could always make it bigger, which is not true. At some point, you do get to the build limit. You taking it? Okay.
I am from New York. To Ryan's question, other Ryan. Why don't...
No, wait. Okay, so this thing is like broken. So if you rotate this downwards, you have to then tighten this back up. Otherwise, it'll just flump down.
You know what? I'm not even.
So you can move this.
Oh.
You can move the arm, but don't move the microphone itself, because then you just have to like keep finagling with it, and it's awful. Your headset's about to die. Why does everybody come to chat with like all of their electronics having little to no battery? Like, come on, what are you guys doing? Don't you care about your appliances? Plug them in. What is wrong with you? Wait a second. If we have this here, wait. Katie cam. Let's go. Now make sure not to do weird shit. Or do weird shit, I guess. And then it won't matter. All your things are USB? Yeah. I normally just have it cropped so it's square. Let me just slide it off a little bit, because you don't need just like extra wall to the side. So I'm tabbing off stream. Sorry, Ryan. It's okay, Rennie. I understand. I would tab off too if I saw her dab. It would be like a little heartbreaking. We're just wonderful. It wouldn't be that hard to get a guest microphone either. I just have to buy one, you know? I don't have guests all that often. People tend to not come visit. I'm not in like the most visitable place in the world.
You know,
it's a little hard to get to. Yeah. Worth visiting? Maybe. Easy to visit? No.
It's just
One day you will visit? Well, okay, so here's the thing, Frick. Do you want to visit by yourself, or do you want to visit with Frack? Do we have both of you visit at the same time for like maximum chaos? Or do you each take your own trip to visit? You and Vox just hanging out? Yeah, we're just hanging out. Well, right now I'm doing this because I didn't finish it in time. No, I did start working at like 7 a.m. this morning because I had still more... Both? Okay. The more trips, the merrier. I did start working on all of this at like 7:30 this morning because I still had a bunch of materials that I needed to AFK for and craft. And I was working on this until the start of stream at 1:30, and that's when we started building. So I've been spending most of the day building, but other than that, I did spend a solid, what, like 6 hours just gathering materials before stream even started. It's a little obnoxious. What are you two doing?
Moderating.
Oh, okay, okay, nice.
I'm just...
Classic. So I would live stream daily? Yeah, I live stream every day except for Sundays because I was told I was overworking myself and I needed to take a day off. So on Sundays, I just keep doing the exact same thing, but I don't stream it. I just keep working because it's like the thing that I enjoy doing the most. So I would stream literally every day, but people kept yelling at me that I was streaming too much. So now I stream slightly less. How did the glass gathering go? It was great because I already had all of the sand that I needed. I just threw it into the furnace array and just AFK'd for a night for it to slowly smelt up to like 95,000 glass or whatever that I ended up smelting. Does it even work if you're having fun? Exactly. The answer is yes, though, because at the end of the day, I still need to be successful. Otherwise, I have to go do something else that isn't fun and is definitely more work. So to a degree, yeah, it is work. Also, not every aspect of this is the most fun. Like, it's definitely more fun when I'm streaming because I have people to chat with, and that's like the most enjoyable thing. But like, I still have to do a lot of like mind-numbing stuff like this and material gathering when I'm not streaming. Thing on the inside meant to be, it's supposed to be a like warped planet held together under its own gravity, but it doesn't. I guess it's not a planet because it doesn't turn into a sphere under its own gravity. It's more like a warpy asteroid, you know. Most efficient farm you have without glitches, and I'm assuming you would consider TNT duping to be a glitch. Sand duping would also be a glitch. Fastest farm without duping. Does a raid farm count as a glitch? Because that's more of just like general manipulation of spawning, which isn't a glitch per se. It can't be the gold farm because gold farm uses update suppression, which is definitely not necessarily an intended mechanic. The snow farm, maybe the snow farm. Yeah, maybe that one. Exploit is different than a glitch. Okay. Then the raid farm probably. Any of the raid farms. What do you mean? The raid farms generate more items than all of the other farms. They patch out update suppression. They only patched it out if you update the game, you fool. You could just never update it. Oh my god, I accidentally slid this from the top. There's just a little black bar on top. That's driving me crazy. Broken portals are totally intended mechanic. I mean, they were absolutely meant to be. Those sliced portals, beautiful. So I never updated. Doesn't have to have space whales. Oh, true. It doesn't have space whales yet, but we have the space whale designs. I just need to put them in. Can farm lower than 100 mobs a minute. Probably a bone meal farm then. That just turns moss into bone meal. I think that's got to be it. Oh my god, Vox. Oh my god, Lily. How's it going? What? Oh, okay.
Lily, look how cute my nails are.
You're bigger now. Ugh! Do you...
That wasn't my fault.
The microphone fell off the desk. So just, yeah, just attach it to the desk. Well, so yeah. There you go.
Is that good?
Yeah. Okay. Classic. Classic.
Thank you.
So oh, why thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it. I didn't even show you my nails and you said you like them. Wow, thank you. In which version they have fixes? 1.19 they fixed update suppression. In 25 hours they'll have space whales. 25 hours of building, not 25 hours from now. 25 hours from now, I don't even think I'm gonna have finished just building the rough interior. Because after I build all of this, I have to design all of it and then put in the buildings and all of the connecting things and all of the details. And that's gonna take a long time. It's gonna take the longest time because I haven't done it yet. All of this is just putting in the like 300,000 blocks that are already here. The rest, they're all just detail blocks I haven't even put in. So it's annoying thing you've done in your world? Maybe this.
Nods.
No, yeah, slicing portals and having the update suppressor break because of chunk borders. It was... I removed the whole thing. Whoops. Didn't mean to hit the end stream button. No. It was definitely the slicing. That was definitely the worst thing ever. It was what, 2 solid days of slicing portals? Too many. You lose some content if you don't update to 1.19, so is it worth it? Yes, it's absolutely worth it, because guess what? I can always update. If I feel like I'm missing the content, I can just update. If I'm like, oh, I really need Skulk for something, update. Boom, we did it. We have the content. Whereas if I go to 1.19, I'm like, I really want to update suppress a portal for something. It's just like, it's too late. You can just corrupt the world by going back, or you just deal with the fact that you can't do it anymore. Answer, how she do her nails, please? Did you buy them or did you do them?
No, my friend.
Ah, she didn't do them. Her friend did. No.
They're just gel extensions, so it's UV gel, and then it's just a tip, and then gel polish. It's better than acrylics, I feel like, but you're still doing damage to your nails, so be careful. It hurts. Well, not right now, but like getting them done.
Yes, I know about update skipping, Melody. It's so much worse than update suppression. Update suppression, you just take a couple of rails, you slap them down, bippity boppity boop, everything happens beautifully. With update skipping, the monstrosity of like walls and stuff that you have to put together to do the update skipping is horrible. It's just so much more work to set up that I want to do essentially all of the update suppression that I want to do right now and just get it all out of the way before I update, so that way I don't have to deal with a significantly more tedious one, because the really tiny update suppressors are so fast to build. You can build one in like 15 minutes. It's awesome. How am I? I'm doing great. Light suppression? I don't really care about light suppression. There's nothing I really want to light suppress. What was that? Wait, I was talking about update skipping?
Yeah, what is that?
Update skipping is just like the workaround for update suppression 1.19. Imagine update suppression, except instead of putting that like rail system together, it's just something that's so much worse. But like it still works essentially the same way, but it's worse. It's just a larger contraption. It's not like, oh, some complex monstrosity. It's just a bigger, more annoying thing to build. Light suppression, update suppression will crash your PC. They shouldn't crash your PC. They might crash your game, but they shouldn't crash your PC. You have to go swimming? Have fun, Septic. Wait, like just swimming for fun, or are you like a competitive swimmer? If you have the time to answer before you go. Why, thank you. I remember the first time I got my nails done, my brother had to open the car door for me. My goodness. I still don't remember the first time I got my nails done. I'm waiting. One of these days. One of these days. For fun? Oh, we'll have fun swimming. It's snowing by me, so I don't think I'm going swimming anytime soon. And yeah, I know indoor swimming pools, but we're not going indoor swimming either. It's just like, it's work, you know, and I don't feel like doing that. Me using my energy to move my body? I don't think so. Ice swimming? We call it the polar plunge. You know, you cut a hole in the ice, you jump in, you get real cold, you jump out, you go inside. Frick, when you visit, do you want it to be warm outside or do you want it to be cold outside? Your work is going to be swimming? Wait, what does that mean? For a job? I think that in another life you would be like an engineer, an architect or something. Is there another career that you think you would have loved if you tried it? I love that this just turned off again. Yeah, I would love to be an engineer. Still in this life, I would love to be an engineer or an architect. There we go. Lifeguard? Oh, well, I mean, lifeguard is not necessarily like swimming for a job. It's like looking around and maybe you'll swim a little bit. But hopefully you don't have to because nobody's in danger. It's kind of say, but still, come on to Brazil. I would love to go to Brazil. I just haven't had the opportunity to really leave the country for anywhere other than Croatia. I was gonna say Costa Rica. I'm like, that is not where I went. My sister's gone to Costa Rica before, but I've never gone. I wanted to, wasn't allowed, sadly. You don't know if you can swim at all? Aren't you on like an island surrounded by the ocean? I feel like it would be good for you to know how to swim just for your own safety. What happens if there's a flood? Do you just want to be one of the ones easily picked off? No. Oh shit. Okay. No, the game crashed. No. My recording. Ah! I just spent 6.5 hours on that. You've been swimming, but you forgot? How long ago did you swim? The game crashed because I accidentally turned the shaders on, so it just crashed the game.
Oh, no.
Ideally it just comes back. Yeah, that is one problem with the version of the game that I'm playing, is that does happen every now and then. Ideally we didn't lose it. Yeah, we'll recover it. This will probably be here for quite some time since that's like a 6.5 hour version. 10 years? You haven't gone swimming in 10 years? Have you gone like to the beach or wading in water? Oh, no, it's saving seemingly fine. What? Okay, that's super weird. How did that get set all the way up to the top?
That might have been.
No, I was over there. So wait, I had already... What? I had built a little bit and it put me back here? I don't think that it really put me that far back in time. You can swim poorly. In Ocean last year, I'll help you learn how to swim if you need it. Yeah, because we still have... Yeah, a little bit of glass. Oh. You just like the beach and public pools? What? Why? Swimming is so fun, though. Branch of engineering you're most drawn to? So for aerospace engineering right now. Maybe mechanical. That's what my brother does, and it seems fun. I mean, hopefully that's recorded. If not, I'm just gonna have to clip that part from stream of me going, no! And then just put that in the video. And just be like, if you're wondering where this giant glass sphere came from, and then pop that in, and then people would be like, oh, let's go, yay. Friends are just drawn to mechanical engineering. Like, I mean, it just seems like fun, you know? I don't like wet sand in public pools with bad vibes, to be honest. Okay, you're not wrong. Yeah, what? Yeah, my game didn't crash. It's okay. I don't think so. But we'll see later. I still need to finish it. That's the biggest problem. People really gonna be out here being like, why don't you just like go tear it all down and then start over and record it again? Oh, as you study mechanical engineering with me? Maybe in a couple of years. I think right now I'm gonna keep playing video games since it's working out fine for me. Inflatable pools? No. Why inflatable pools? That's not like inflatable pools are worse to swim in. I would rather just go to a public pool than have your own inflatable pool of tepid water full of bugs. Let's teach kids how to swim. I mean, I don't know if I'm the type of person to teach kids how to swim. I love swimming though. The applications are endless. Like, I actually, maybe like computer science would also be a fun thing to do. You know, like it would be fun to know how to make games. It'd be cool. I'd be a big fan. Or just like like computer security is also very cool. It's also very math oriented. And it'd be interesting to see how like cryptography does when we get quantum computers up and going. Like that'll be a fun one. What kind of stuff we need to do for encryption. So that way the quantum stuff doesn't just like break everything. Here's a swim coach over the summer. Oh, let's go. That sounds like a very fun job. I once saw a lifeguard at the beach. Closest I've ever been to being a lifeguard. Yeah, most of the beaches I go to don't have lifeguards. Most of the beaches I go to don't have people. Is that how? Like, they're not going to put a lifeguard on a beach no one goes to. Like, I go to rocky beaches on the shore of Lake Superior and then jump off the rocks into the lake where people will never find me if I hit my head on a rock. I will just die. It'll be a shame. It'll be a damn shame. And no one will know where I went. But, like, that's all of the beaches on Lake Superior. I don't know about the Canadian side. But, like, that's my favorite place to go swimming is in Lake Superior. Yeah, the kid who was blowing my sister in a pool was closest I got to being a lifeguard. Closest I ever got to being a lifeguard was when I took a bullet for somebody. I guarded their life. You just said that I'm way better at riffle shouting than at swimming? What the hell does that mean? Hi, Izzy Impact. How's it going? What does that mean? Riffle shouting? That's there. Is there like a autocorrect happening there? I have no idea what that would even mean. I'm really trying to think of like what would be like a typo that would get corrected into something else.
I looked it up and it just said rifle.
Oh, is it rifle shooting? Jesus Christ.
Okay. Well, all right.
I was like, what the hell is riffle shouting? Wait, so you're good at shooting rifles? Are you like in a... Do you have competitive rifle shooting? I feel like we might have talked about this, Sarah. Are you a competitive rifle shooter? Wait, do you do the Winter Olympic style biathlon? Where you go skiing, shoot a rifle, and then ski some more? Because that honestly sounds like torture more than it sounds like fun. But to be fair, I think like all sports at a high professional level that are about just like pure athleticism and not we're playing a game, like, you know, football, soccer, basketball, those are like the game level sports. But when it comes to like competitive swimming, running, biking, all of those things where it's like, hey, physical sport and it's just who is the best at doing this thing, all of those sound absolutely miserable at a professional level. You're telling me to run as fast as any human has ever ran ever, and to be the literal fastest person who has ever walked the face of the earth? I'm going to be breathing very heavily after that. That sounds incredibly tiring. But like playing basketball at a professional level, sure, you might get tired, but like you're playing a game, you know? Like that's fun. You're playing soccer at a professional level, you're going to be tired running up and down the field, but like at the end of the day, you're playing a game. It sounds like fun. But if it's like, hey, get on this bicycle. You got like 200 miles in front of you. Pedal and do not stop pedaling as fast as you possibly can, and you need to win. Because that sounds insane. Like, and that's your job, so you just have to do it to literally the best of your ability, where you're just like, I'm gonna collapse at the end. My muscles are gonna be so incredibly weak. My body's gonna be full of lactic acid. That doesn't sound fun. I like biking, but I don't want somebody to just be like, hey, for the next 5 hours, don't stop pedaling. And it needs to be at 100%. That sounds like torture. Sounds like something they would do if they wanted to kill me, you know? There was a freaking baby cockroach on top of my Uno deck. Why in God's heaven? You have to burn your house down, I think, at this point. Once you've seen one cockroach, who knows where the rest are? You have to stop it at its source. Also, don't burn your house down, please. So I've ever gotten to being a lifeguard be when I watched my little brother play in the sand. He tried to go in the water, but oh, I stopped him. Your thighs would die? I would die. Who cares if just like a part of my body would die? The rest of me would die. And I feel like my brain's shutting off from being so incredibly tired that I collapse and my heart stops beating. I think that would be more important than my thighs being tired. Doesn't want me to plus my do girls things. So stupid. Wait, your parents don't want you to competitively shoot rifles? Is what you're saying? I'm sorry for the sexism brought to you by your parents, but like, what opportunities do you have for competitively shooting rifles? Do you have like a school club, a local thing? I don't know anything about competitively shooting rifles, so I have no idea. You're gonna have to inform me. Yes, but the aching pain of walking. Yeah, like, sure, biking would be maybe nicer than, like, doing, like, marathons or, like, Iron Man shit. Is that behind me? That is Vox, the moderator. She's gonna delete all of your messages in chat if you say anything. Also, my friend, she's come to visit. I'm trying to teach me how to snorkel when I was 10. Sunk to the bottom of the pool because of the mass 3 times. All snorkeling is fun, though. Would recommend. I hate snorkeling. I just don't like having something attached to my face when I'm swimming. I just like swimming. I'll come up for air and I'll just hold my breath. Or I'd rather go like scuba diving. Snorkeling is just like floating on top of the water and staring downwards. That's snorkeling. No, I can hold my breath, which is why I'm like, yeah. But why do I need a snorkel attached to my face if I have to come back to the surface anyways? It's giving me an extra like 2 inches of getting the air. That's not helpful.
That could save your life.
No, it isn't.
It could.
No. If I desperately need the extra 2 inches to get to the surface to breathe, I'm dead anyways.
That's the one who did my nail.
Wait, which one? Oh, hi. I completely missed that. Vtuber? Whoa.
Great.
Chat, we've been graced with a Vtuber's presence. That's so hype. Now I feel popular. You gonna go on strong today? I feel like I've been going quite weak. They told me to make speed beacons and I said no, and we still have not gone around to it. You're an anime girl. What's it like to live within 2 dimensions? Or wait, are you a 3D VTuber?
3D. I'll show you.
You're a 3D anime girl? I was told that they don't exist. I was told that we could never have something so good in life. I was told to move on because the waifu will never be real. I should get a horse? Are you insane? Do you think I have like $100,000 to drop on a horse? I can't afford a horse. Do you know how much horses eat? I don't, but it's a lot. It's more than I eat. And I'm still working on affording food for myself. Are you insane? I'm not gonna buy a horse. If you find a 3D VTuber, you better let me know. Okay. You got a photo? I need the deets here. You'll get me a horse? What do you mean you'll get me a horse, Bagel? You gonna steal a horse from somebody? For speed? Oh, do you mean in Minecraft? No, I'm not gonna get a horse in Minecraft, take it to the end and put it on this glass monstrosity to run just like slightly faster. That's not gonna happen. You fell asleep, but you're back? Welcome back, Frank. How's it going? What is a VTuber? A VTuber is a tuber who is V. It's confusing, I know, but it's also pretty straightforward at the same time. What? Yeah, sure, I don't care. Let's become cakes and give cakes to the other. Wait, what do you mean become cakes and gift cakes? If you were a cake, you wouldn't do anything. You would just sit there. Make a statue of a horse? Also no. VTubers make V-Bucks. Oh, true. That is what they're for. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, come on.
Come on, hands.
Oh,
Isn't that adorable?
you're adorable. You're an adorable VTuber. Let's go. Chat, we did it. You have to give her all of the V-Bucks. So that way she can play Roblox forever. Did you about my last beach experience? On Discord? Or on Snapchat? Where did you message me? I'm excited to read it later. I'm not going to make a statue of a horse, though. I don't know how to make a horse statue. If I did, it would probably end up being like another 200,000 blocks. Do I really want to spend like 16 hours making a horse statue? Honestly, like, that would be fun, but I'm like terrible at sculptures, especially for like living creatures.
Owl.
Oh, your owl. Okay, I thought you meant like an owl that I made, and I was like, I don't remember making like a sculpture of an owl or anything. But yes, Vox did make a statue of an owl. She gave to me.
Careful.
Whoop. Little owl man. I don't understand why the autofocus just is not working on this camera.
I told you that it doesn't work.
Yeah, it's really
Ever.
annoying. Which means I have to get yet another new webcam.
No. Mine doesn't work. You need to spend like $3,000.
Like, that's what I
Okay,
said.
maybe
I
it's
mean,
not.
I need to get a
Oh,
new
yeah.
webcam. Yeah.
But this is fine.
So you're like, no, you don't understand. You have to buy a new webcam. And I'm like, I could have sworn I said that just now, but maybe
Did
I
you?
didn't. No, I believe I
Did
did.
he? I don't know.
I believe I did. Chat, roll it back. Where's the proof? Actually, never mind. Doesn't matter. Haven't watched one of your streams in a while. Well, why not? I'm incredible. Welcome back, Fight Eagle. How you been? What have you been up to in the interim period since you've been here? Hold your hand up behind the owl. Helps the autofocus. No. I'm telling you, the autofocus literally does not autofocus at all. I have to manually rotate the focus.
You have it on.
I had to switch it to manual because it literally would not autofocus.
I told you.
It's horrible.
It is, right?
It's like, why did I spend all of this money on this camera? But I mean, to be fair, I do also use it for recording real life things, which I'm going to do more of going forward. So like I still need it even if I do get a different webcam anyway. So it's just it's whatever. Don't breathe in saliva. It's terrible. But do drink water.
Everyone, hydrate.
Yeah, hydrate or dihydrate, chat. You gotta drink water and replenish that like 73% of yourself that you are or something. It's proving the use of horses. No, nothing is proving the use of horses. What happens when the horse runs off the side? Then I jump off of it and it just goes and dies in the void? I don't think so. Could double the speed of the blocks you're placing. I'm just telling you that a horse could like also be an incredibly long detour, which would be horrible. When's the hourly spamming start? On the hour? When stream has been going for an hour. I probably should just try and like line it up with the hour. So then it would be 30 minutes into the stream when I normally start stream, and then every hour since then. I guess. For right now, it'll be in like 10.5 minutes. Fill the build with milk? What do you mean, just like fill it with chests and then put milk in the chests? Otherwise, there's no other way to fill it with milk. Unless you want me to put cows in it. Fireworks and hotbar?
Oh, yeah.
Does that make you feel better? I am high enough up where I can literally glide to safety wherever I go. I don't really need the fireworks at this point.
I think it's
I do need the fireworks to get back up here, but as far as like my own safety is concerned, it's not like super important because I should be safe. So having actually increase your viewing rates, I have literally no idea. I haven't really bothered to look into it. It's just kind of fun, and also I get to ask chat random questions and get answers for them, which is fun. Yeah. What's his name? Used a horse to build the world's largest beacon and it worked immaculately. Okay, am I building the world's largest beacon? No. Do I want to use a horse? Also no. It's almost like I know what I want to do and I am doing what I want to do. But you know what? There's always a chance that I am an idiot and I have no idea what I want to do. So it's better to be safe than sorry. I mean, you're not wrong. Or it would be, there's like a part of me that's always like, should I just work on something big, die on purpose, be like, oh no, an accident, wah, and then just like use that and have that be like a big publicity push and have everybody be like, oh, we gotta watch him now. He just lost his really long hardcore world where he was working on a big old project, you know? Maybe. We'll see. I would much rather just like oh yeah, I ran out of glass. It's getting so confusing to look at sometimes because the outline for the blocks that I have not put in is the same color as the blocks themselves, so it's a little confusing. All of your portal world's going to have a different colored sphere around them. I don't even know if they're all going to have a sphere around them. They're just all going to be different. So they're at least not all going to have a cyan sphere around them. That's all I know for now. Strategy, is it good? I don't know, but it's something. Oh, to just have the rockets there? I mean, it's definitely helpful. The more important thing is just like measuring how much durability I have on my elytra. I'm running around placing stuff. Elizabeth, welcome back. How's it going? Doing awesome. Keep the good work. Why, thank you, Lucas. Why, thank you, thank you. Someone doesn't want me to compete because the last time I competed, someone tried to twist my arm because I finished first. Your mom doesn't want you to compete because at one time you interacted with one really weird person? That's being a little too, I think, overprotective at that point. If that's truly all it was. If it was like, yeah, one person didn't like that I beat them in a competitive event, then be like, well, that's just kind of life. There's always going to be someone who's a little upsetty spaghetti that they were not the victorious one, and unfortunately we just have to deal with that. It's gonna have like lore or whatever. Probably not, unless I ask Zemith to help. Zemith's very good with the storytelling. I guess I could always ask him to do like a little lore build for the world. That would be pretty cool. Right, switch locations. Yeah, I know. Left side of the screen now. It's crazy. You grab food, BRB. Okay, we'll see you in a little bit, Jay. Hi, Saryu. How's it going? We circle back to the VTuber explanation. Maybe expound. I'm terrible with like descriptions. VTubers are just people who stream or make videos and use a character model instead of a video feed of themselves. Like right now, you can see my face. All of my beautiful, absolutely clear skin that I take exceptional care of, that I wash like 4 or 5 times a day to make sure I don't have any outbreaks. It's beautiful, and it was hard work to get to this. There's no way that I just like don't really ever bother to do anything with my face ever, and I just happen to look like this. That would be crazy. It's actually like a lot of work to look like me. Whereas VTubers, on the other hand, they have a 2D or 3D model, and that is synced up with them talking, and you look at that instead of them. Some people just want to play a character. Some people just don't want people to see themselves. There's a whole list of reasons why people use VTuber models. It's just another way to stream and make content. I find it interesting because then you can just like truly be the character that you are, like, you know, pretending to be. Because a lot of people aren't, you know, wholly genuinely themselves. I feel like I'm relatively myself. Am I just like pretty much exactly me? A little different. A little. Not a lot. I feel like I'm just more energetic. I feel like I'm just more energetic when I'm streaming. Yeah. Whereas normally I'm just more relaxed.
Oh, you like to answer.
I do like to answer questions. I also like doing that on stream too. They just don't play along well enough because they don't understand what I'm saying.
And I just sit there and I'm like,
True.
Oh, also.
I should get a Linda VTuber model. That would be sick. Cute little. Oh, and then I could have like a little voice changer to like pitch my voice up too. That'd be adorable. Cute little Linda.
When you're tracking yourself if you're model, it's just with any regular.
Yeah.
So.
No, I know. Historia does it. She showed me like all of her stuff. It's very cool.
Okay.
Making the models somewhat confusing. Just working with having a model, it's pretty easy. Can we have more design class? I'll make stuff on computers like 3D objects. Oh, let's go. 3D design is awesome. It's something I would like to do more of, but I spend all my time doing Minecraft 3D design. You know, it happens. Ryan isn't actually the pink slime in the bottom left. Well, I would never be the pink slime in the bottom left. Oh, that's what you said, Linda. Yeah. Okay, amethyst, that's for galaxy. Oh, that just made me think. I should have like an amethyst world, shouldn't I? Just the biggest geode that you spawn inside of. That would be very, very interesting. I do want to figure out how all of this works. If it puts me on top of all of the glass, I hope not. I feel like it's the highest solid block above the portal. Do you know how exit portals work? The portals to the outer end, the gateways. How does it choose where to place you? Because I didn't think about that, but I'm building this whole thing. Is it going to put me on the glass on the top? Or is it going to put me on the solid blocks that are highest up, still inside of this? Because I kind of need to know. I don't know, though. Good luck in gathering all those resources. Well, the whole thing isn't going to be made out of amethyst. But I mean, just like amethyst themed. Like, there's a bunch of other like purple and magenta blocks that I can use to make giant fake crystals. I wouldn't have everything just be... I am recording this still. Nice. I wouldn't have everything just be... like amethyst blocks solely, you know? It'll just put you on the obsidian. There is no obsidian here. That's not an answer. Pick that up. Boom. There we go. And we keep placing. You're on the jump boost? No, I'm not. You made me look. Oh, lingering from the fall? Oh, yeah. No, I definitely did hit it when I slid into the middle. I would say not up here, though. We made a sapphire geode in more colors than other inner end gateways, and the outsides are better colors than the boring smooth basalt. No, like, that's the nice part about geodes, is that the inside is what's interesting, and the outside is just like the same boring old rock as all of the other rocks. Like, that's why I always find geodes to be pretty cool, because it just looks like a regular rock until you crack it open, and then you're like, my god, it's beautiful in here. Once I decided to stop judging it by its cover and started to get to know it, I understood how absolutely wonderful and endearing it was. Like limestone stuff? Limestone's not a block, though. Yeah, but I'm not... It's just a bit weird. No, she's just like a regular parent. Maybe a little on the overprotective side, but like probably just wants your own health and safety to be a primary concern, which I feel like is pretty good parenting. At least as far as like the mindset goes. Almost 1 minute left. There's like 15 seconds left before it's been an hour. Diorite is limestone? That's diorite. That's not limestone. It doesn't say limestone. It says diorite. And the nickname Dale Earnhardt because you're zooming. Oh my god, why thank you. You're too kind to me. The 5-minute spam. I won't forget. I won't forget. Yeah, I usually call limestone limestone. I don't call it diorite. But yeah, I guess we could put other blocks on the outside. The problem is if they're like relatively comparable in size, I would need near 100,000 of them. So they need to be pretty easily farmable blocks. Like pretty easily farmable blocks. That's why basalt would work out fine, because we can just dupe it, or not dupe it. We can generate it. Sorry, it's crazy. Frick, can you open up the floodgates? Okay, do you have any questions to ask chat for them to spam answers to? They really like simple one-word responses, like yes or no. No, I don't know how. Okay, that's fine. I can. Actually, do you want to? Yeah. Just give me more than one type of boring rock. You use other types to tell them apart better. No, I just mean in general, they look like same old boring rocks. That's what I like about them. I didn't say that they could only be basalt. What should we ask them before we give them free reign to spam answers? I asked a lot of random questions. I doubt you'll repeat one. I'll let you know if you do.
Yeah, it doesn't pick up because I'm not speaking out loud. That's why.
So the mic doesn't pick up? Yeah, she'd have to be like quite a bit closer to the microphone. Which is why I should just get a second one. But it's also very directional.
Yeah. Yes.
Can you hear me fine if I'm just talking like this, or is it like kind of quiet? I don't know. Favorite crystal gem from Steven Universe? I don't know if enough people have seen Steven Universe for everybody to answer.
What about,
a little quiet, yeah. I gotta yell.
Just like
about what?
Summer.
Okay, that's fine.
Summer or winter?
Here you go.
How tall am I or him? Someone else, how tall are you?
Oh, how tall are you? I know how tall I am. I don't need a reminder. I'm like 6'8". I'm a giant. What should you learn to cook next? Yeah, slow mode is gone. Do you like summer or winter better?
Summer or winter?
Summer or winter. Summer or winter.
Summer or winter.
Should be pretty easy. Just one word response. What should you learn to cook next?
So many winters.
I know. I don't know if you consider baking to be cooking, but you should learn to make like fruit tarts. They're spectacular.
That is so.
Or bread. Just one of them. You can't just say quesadilla. Quesadilla is not summer or winter. Stop. Answer the question. It's pretty straightforward. You just have to choose something.
If you're saying winter, yes. Yes.
Spaghetti? No. Oh, you're saying what they should make next. Never mind. Quesadilla, spaghetti, Taco Bell.
I have a question.
Yes, what's your question?
Taco Bell or McDonald's?
That's who said that?
What does that mean? Taco Bell or McDonald's?
Taco Bell?
Taco Bell or McDonald's?
True. Oh, true.
Yes.
Though. True. Just say it. Like, Joe absolutely knows where it's at. Baja Blast is correct.
Yes.
It 100% is the correct answer between McDonald's and Taco Bell. Baja Blast.
Nacho cheese. Wendy's, Burger King. I do like Wendy's though.
Just explain it to the favorite fast food.
Favorite fast food? Mine. I haven't had fast food in a while. KFC.
KFC?
No. Someone said KFC.
Oh.
Like 7 times.
I thought
6.
you were like, yours is KFC.
No,
Like,
probably Panera, if that counts as fast food.
Okay, separate question. Is Panera fast food, yes or no?
I'm gonna say no.
Zaxby's is a southern U.S. chicken restaurant, right? I believe I've been there before.
Panera.
No, Panera's not fast food?
No. Oh, God. I'm gonna look it up.
No, no, no. Everybody's saying no. Get wrecked. It can't be your favorite fast food. It's not fast food. It's a fast sit down. Oh, get wrecked. It's too bougie.
It's fast casual.
It's too bougie for fast food.
Sorry, I'm from
Also,
New York
it's
and-
not nearly fast enough to be fast food. Like, it's a little too
Well, if
slow.
you order it and then you drive there and then you pick it up.
If we
What do
give
you
them more time to make it, then it's fast? That's what you're telling me? That's not how fast works.
It could.
Dude, but you don't understand.
Yeah.
If we pre-order the food hours in advance and then show up, the food will be
No, I mean,
ready
like 10 minutes.
instantaneously.
Ooh, I have one. I have.
Yeah, then take it away.
Moe's or Chipotle?
What is that? What is Moe's? You can't be like, oh, this is like a niche
He doesn't know what Moe's
New
is.
York restaurant.
No. Neither.
Nick, I told you to come
it's
visit.
not an option.
What is Moe's? Also answer, but like also what's
Fast
better?
casual.
Good, right? What is
Chipotle.
Moe's? I'm assuming, is it just a
Always.
Chipotle knockoff? Or are you just like, it's a
different.
completely
No, so
different
like,
restaurant, they serve Indian
Moe's,
food.
It's like the same shit, but
So it is
Moe's-
just a Chipotle knockoff.
No, but like
Serbian food
there's
is better.
more there's more options for like toppings, right?
I mean, not know what Moe's is. There's like 4 restaurants in my town, and 3 of them are Subway. What do you mean? How do I not know what Moe's is? I forgot that you all live in like a little pristine castle on a hill, and some of us live in small town rural America. Okay,
You won't go to Chipotle anymore. Why?
not all of us live in the bougie cities that you live in. Some of us are out here hard working, blood, sweat, and tears, red-blooded Americans. There's just not a Moe's near me or in any town I've ever been to, so that's how I would know. There's enough spamming going, chat. This is so true. Chat, favorite number between 12 and 17.
Maybe they'll get it.
As fast as you can. Please. There's no spam. I hate it, but don't hate it. Learn to love it. Never heard of a Moe's? Exactly.
Wait, that doesn't count.
God, 69 is
That
not
doesn't
between
count.
12 and 17.
Where are my
Whoever said
11s?
156 is also a liar. 46
Give me
and 49 also not correct. What are you doing?
I see a
You're
lot of-
so funny. You're so funny. 49, 69. Haha. Those are definitely numbers between 12 and 17. My goodness. 13 all the way? 13's a pretty good one.
is my second.
Just number. Your
Other
second
than
favorite
11.
number? It's not 7?
It's 7. It's 11, 13, and 7.
Chat, what is better? The number 7 or the number 9? This is important. This is
this
not
is
just to
really-
get you to type in a number in particular. YouTube's not letting you spam. Oh, it happens, but you have to fight against it. 7 or 9, which is better?
7
This is not where
because
my items are. Why would you say 7? 7, 8, 9, chat. 7, 8, 9. Have you no remorse?
I didn't get it at first.
Do you just hate the number 9? My God, all of you 7 freaks out here. You're all sick. How could you? Well, yeah, oh crap is right. You're condoning murder is what you're doing. Not just murder, but cannibalism. Significantly worse. For 9 is an option since it got eaten. Oh, I'm sorry. If I were to ask you who your favorite president was, are you not allowed to choose the presidents that are dead already because they're dead? They're not president no more. Do you understand how dumb of a reason that is? Why is 9 the worst single digit number? It's 3 squared. Come on. 7, 8, 9 chat. 7, 8, 9. You know what? Slow mode. We need the slow
Yeah,
mode back
alright,
on.
alright.
It's too much. You guys are being ridiculous. 7, 8, 9. You didn't even think about it. Rip 9. Thank you. Can we get F's in the chat for 9? It got eaten. It got eaten after all.
I missed.
Definitely an F's in the chat kind of scenario. You can, even though it is slow mode, you can just like spam F in the chat. That's fine. 9, 8, 7's parents, so 7 is better. No, 9 didn't eat anyone. 9 is good and wholesome. Why would you spread these lies? Oh my God. Down the drain. Wasted block. don't W7 in chat. Get out of here.
I guess it depends on.
You love my rhymes. What rhymes? Did I make a rhyme? Nick, I love your rhyme. Why did I just put my name in there? That's ridiculous. I'm so sorry. I really do just be out here centering myself in every conversation. I, as a cishet white man, really need to check my privilege, don't I, chat? 9 came from a poly fam because 3 by 3. Or 1 by 9. Or 2 by 4.5. It's crazy. It's almost like you can multiply 2 numbers to get a different number. Oh, there wasn't a lot of traffic on the way to the airport. There was not. There was like maybe 1 car in front of me the whole way. What mod is using to build? Lightmatica. It is the best mod around.
Thank you. I was about
to. We're getting so very close. So very close. 3 is a good number, and 3 squared is 9, so 9 is better. But then again, 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 3 minus 1 is 2, and 2 minus 1 is 7. You were so close, fight, and then at the very end, you just said something that wasn't true. 9 minus 1 is not 7. You even said 3 minus 1 is 2. You could have taken that 2 and gone 9 minus 2 is 7, but it's like big oof. Like, that's an absolute L. I'm so sorry. You fumbled at the end zone, and that's very heartbreaking. You were like so close to winning the Super Bowl, and in the end, you're just like, you know what? I would rather lose. For some reason, I don't know why. That's all your choice, not mine. 9 goes into 7 though. What are you talking about? You ever?
7, 8, 9.
Oh, because 789, yeah, classic. How did I not see that? How do you get World Edit and Lightmatica together? Because don't need Forge or World Edit and Fabric for Lightmatica. No, you can use World Edit for Fabric.
I've seen Animation vs. Minecraft. That is a great series. Have you seen that, Ryan?
No, I have not seen Animation vs. Minecraft. But you know what I have seen? Myself placing all of these blocks for the past 7 hours. Oh, God. Ow.
Should I take over?
No. If I don't build it, what's the point?
Just stop streaming.
Just excuse me. I'm no, because honestly, if I had you build it, it's similar to why wouldn't I just paste it in with creative, because I didn't do it myself. You know? If I pasted it in with creative mode, it would still be on my computer. Yeah, exactly. 7 doesn't deserve this hate. 7 literally is a murderer. Have you seen 9? I haven't seen 9. 9 divided by 2 plus 5 divided by 2 equals 7. So 4.5 plus 2.5 would be 7. Yes, you are correct. Or 14 divided by 2 would have been easier. What's my opinion on chemistry? What does that even mean as a question?
It's a yes or no question.
What's my opinion on chemistry? Chemistry is a thing that exists. I like that we can use chemistry to make medicine to help people, but I also dislike that we make chemical bombs to murder people. So it's got its ups and downs, you know? Like, it's great for being able to, say, purify water, or maybe like make new synthetic materials that are helpful for different applications. But at the same time, it's also used in war a lot, so that's not good. What are my views on the current geopolitical climate in the West? America's a lot of shit's going down. I don't think that... I don't think Ron DeSantis is going to run for president in the Republican primary, because I think he already knows he's going to lose. But at that point, why is he still just like doing everything to destroy Florida currently? Shouldn't he be waiting till 2028 if he wants to run for president then? Because there's no way he's gonna win against Trump, because everybody that likes Trump hates Ron DeSantis. So Ron DeSantis would never win, so he's probably not going to even run. Is my guess. And if he does run, this is just a waste of his money and time.
I can confirm. It's my father.
But like, oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
Also, hopefully, and then the thing is, I don't see Donald Trump winning because the reason, like one of the big reasons why Biden won the previous election is because people specifically voted to not have Trump win. So if he ends up winning the Republican primary, which he absolutely would, because the Republican base is just a bunch of like MAGA extremists, so no other more moderate Republican candidate can even win. You have to be somehow more extreme, but yet also not be bullied by Trump like meatball Ron DeSanctimonious out there. Just a sad sack that he is. Also like pretty demonic individual. He would be substantially worse as a president than Trump, because Trump, at least in some capacity, is an idiot, whereas Ron DeSantis like is a terrible person and he knows exactly what he's doing, which I think would be worse. It won't be his money, it'll be the donors. No, but like, I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Like his money being the money that he has to spend on it. Because if you give someone, let's say like in total $100 million for running a campaign, and they come in like dead last, the next time around when that person has a better chance, they're probably not going to get the same like campaign contributions because they tanked it the first time. You tend to not show up at last place, and then you just gaslighting me. I did not miss a block.
I think you might.
Where
Are you having
bitch, where?
I'm sorry.
No, I did not miss a block. Get out of my head.
Are you doing layer by layer?
Yeah, I'm doing layer by layer.
I would do from the bottom.
Oh, no. I mean, it's showing all below. I thought you just meant how I'm building it. I'm like, yeah, I'm going building it there. We're saying geopolitical climate in the West. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone is going to beat Joe Biden in the Democratic primary, because the Democratic primary sucks major ass, and anyone that is even remotely progressive will never ever win, because the Democrats don't truly want change. They just want to have like slightly more control than the Republicans do, but essentially they're still like pushing for like their large monetary backers. Why'd I shave? My face was itchy and I wanted to scratch my face, but the hair was in the way, so I got rid of the hair. It's pretty straightforward. What was I talking about? Yeah, policy stuff. Yeah, and Joe Biden is like, he's not currently someone who's like really should be the president, and then like he would probably win re-election if he goes through the primary, despite being an absolutely god-awful candidate. It's just they're going to push for him more than everyone else in the Democratic primary, which is just an absolute nightmare. But they always end up picking the person that they want, and then of course all the Democratic leading news essentially only pushes that one person. You don't necessarily get fair coverage of all of the candidates. Like what's that woman's name? The one who's currently running for, she's campaigning to run for Democratic primary.
I know exactly.
Marianne Williams? Is that her name? Is it Marianne something? Zuki, like for zucchini? Welcome, Raiders. If indeed a raid it is. How you doing today? Is it? I feel like it's Marianne Williamson. Yeah, that's her name. Okay, yeah, Marianne Williamson. Like, initially when she's like, oh, I'm gonna run for candidate, here's my platform, already like all of the mainstream news media outlets are like, yeah, we're not gonna take her seriously. And I'm like, come on, she literally hasn't even done anything yet. Welcome, Raiders. How's it going? We're just talking about politics and building a sphere in Minecraft. It's only 180 blocks in diameter, and I've only been working on it for like 7 hours today. But welcome, Raiders. How was Zuki's stream, and what was going on there? I'm gonna use to grab all the glass. You just double click. Like, oh no, that's item scroller. So it's just keybinds for a mod. I believe it's control click. It's either control click or shift click or alt click, and I don't remember. Minecraft Legends. Oh shoot, yeah, Minecraft Legends is out already.
Really?
Should we play that this week?
Yes.
Yeah, we could do Minecraft Legends today. Well, welcome Raiders. Thank you for informing me of that. Yeah, we could do Minecraft Legends later this week, and then I just change the schedule.
Ooh,
Do you have any pets?
I can answer it.
Nobody has roommates.
Classic. No,
Classic.
I do not have pets, but I do have roommates. Wait, it's not out yet? It was early access? Never mind. We're not playing it this week. I'm a loser. Dang it. Wait, full release is under 15 hours? Never mind. We're playing it. How do you place blocks like that? We are using the mod Lightmatica. So we can design a schematic, and then when I right click on the blocks in the schematic that I have designed myself, the block comes from my inventory and is placed in the schematic. It's huge. Comes out tomorrow, then we can play it tomorrow. Perfect.
Also, watch his video on his channel because he has a tutorial.
Oh, yeah, I guess if you want to know how to use Lightmatica, I do have a tutorial on my channel. That's how you found me?
Well, I originally saw that, and then eventually I found you.
Interesting. I forgot about that. Excited for Legends. Looks fun. I've seen a little bit about it, and I am not really trying to make any judgments before I play it. I don't want to be disappointed like I will be with the Barbie movie. It can only be disappointing. Like the Barbie movie is the movie I've been most excited for maybe in my entire life, which means I am going to be disappointed no matter what happens. I'm hyping it up too much.
Oh, we're gonna go see the Mario movie.
Oh yeah, we gotta see the Mario movie.
I want to see it.
I say if Sam's here, I just think he'll be mad. Because then we can go with everybody.
We could just see it twice.
Would I describe myself as a poggers fellow? I mean, sometimes I have pogs raining down upon my gourd, but would in general I be a pog individual? I mean, some could hazard to say that I am pog in some cases. Yes, could hazard to. I say that a lot. Don't I? No. Chat, does anybody know whether or not I say that a lot? I feel like I say I hazard to yes. I feel like I say that a lot. Wait, what? Barbie movie? You don't know about the Barbie movie?
Duh, Barbie movie?
You don't know about the Barbie movie? Da Vinci? Margot Robbie is Barbie. Ryan Gosling is Ken. It's a perfect film already.
I look like
the first trailer was an homage to 2001: A Space Odyssey. If it's not the greatest movie ever made in the history of humanity, it will be a disappointment because it should be.
I think this is what
humanity has been waiting for.
This is what
forever.
setting your expectations correctly is all about. She's the love of your life if you talk to her personally. Hope you're doing well. Well, hey Zuki, how's it going? How is Minecraft Legends, your early access? Is it worth it? Should I play it tomorrow? I'm doing well. Thank you for the raid and thanks for popping in. Yes, you have. Are you telling me the truth? I never, you know what? Okay, now I know you're lying. When it comes to people in the UK, they seem to have met a ton of famous people because the UK is just tiny as shit. They're like, oh, this famous British person, they're from my town.
my heart kind of stopped.
Oh, mine didn't. I just got annoyed.
Here too.
Okay, you see this gold block there? That's the center. That's the middle of the sphere. So as you can see, it's a ways down to the bottom.
This is gonna take
It's a
you
ways up to the
forever.
top.
Ah,
Yeah, that's what I said. It might take me a couple hours more.
well, everything.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. But yeah, if you want to hang out with Lily, you absolutely should text her. Because, like...
I did, and she hasn't answered.
Oh,
Honestly,
yeah.
she's
She was...
busy.
I don't remember if her mom is still visiting or not, but she was painting something the other day. Like a room or something. Calling it Age of Empires Minecraft Edition. Should you remove any expectations that is similar to Minecraft? Oh, I have no expectations that it's similar to Minecraft. Yeah, it's using like Minecraft IP, but I doubt there'd be anything in common. El Baco, the reason why Frick keeps deleting your message is because I am not dating Vox. They keep asking what my girlfriend's name is. And Frick just keeps kindly just deleting it. Hopefully they will take the hint, but they're not taking the hint.
I am not. I am single.
I'm not dating this person.
No, I'm very single.
Sorry to disappoint you. And to disappoint you, maybe. I don't know. This is... Damn. That's what happens. Like, if they keep asking the question, I will eventually just, like, answer it because it's like, please stop asking. It's weird that you haven't taken the hint yet. You assume so? You know what? A lot of people see like male presenting individual with female presenting individual, and they're like, those people must be together. There's no way they could be friends. That's not possible. I would never have a female friend. My God, that's not very top G of me.
Not doing
Man and woman equals lovers. That's what I assume whenever I see people of the same sex hanging out. I'm like, oh, two women, they must be gay. No, women would never hang out with other women. Not if they weren't into each other. Come on, they have to be. They have to be a couple. What? No, I don't really make assumptions about anyone because I don't care. I don't see people in public and just go, I wonder what their relationship is with one another. I just see people in public and I'm like, okay. And I just carry on. Man and man must be married. It's 2023. If they're not a gay couple, what are they doing? You know? Why don't they just stay inside and hide from COVID? Men be men, woman be woman. That's nothing. That's nothing weird, lol. Interesting comment. I see lesbian, I say lesbian. Like, what are you talking about? I see people in public and think, wow, I wish I was at home. That's pretty relatable right there. The thing is though, like, it's not that relatable because it would mean I'd have to go outside and see people in public, which I already don't do. I just stay inside because I'm busy working all the time. And Ryan was talking about Leo. I low-key thought that they were going to be more than homies. I mean, I did used to date Leo. Not anymore. He's not good enough for me. I'm better. I'm better than he could ever be. I have standards that are too high, actually. Yes, I have standards. God, I would never date myself. I have standards. Best friend boy, best friend since 11 years. Wait, since 11 years age, or you mean like for the past 11 years you've been friends? I look in the mirror and say it too. Oh, nice. I look in the mirror and I say to myself, my God, you gotta keep building. Am I being on cream-filled bagels? Are there bagels that come filled with cream? That sounds horrible. I like buttered toasted bagels. That's about it. You know, my pets know, but I do have roommates. Leo is my homie, best friend till the end. Me and him, we get along okay. We fight every now and then, but ultimately we're chill with one another, and I think that's the most important part. For the past 11 years, okay. We just said since 11 years, and I was like, oh, since 11 years of age, but also it's a weird way to say that, so maybe you meant for the past 11 years. There's time for romance when there's glass to place. Exactly. I'm not gonna be wasting my time like taking a woman on a date when I could be placing cyan stained glass in the tens of thousands in Minecraft at home while talking to people on the internet that could become channel members if they clicked the join button, or could super chat. Or could become patrons on Patreon and then get early access to videos and emotes in the chat. Well, the emotes in the chat is for members, not for patrons and Patreon. Don't become a patron on Patreon and think you're going to get emotes in the chat. That's not how that works. I'd be sorry to disappoint you. But you would get early access to videos, world downloads, and schematics like this one when I finish building it. You'll get a nice schematic of this whole thing. Since 11 years, since like a very German way to phrase it, correctly speaking. Since 11 years. I think it's just not a way I would ever phrase it, so I'm like, I should ask for clarification. Am I straight? I would say so, yeah. I feel like I'm a pretty straight individual. I look at women, I'm like, they're pretty. And I look at men and I go, I don't see what people see in them. And that's pretty much how I go about my day-to-day life, you know? Chat, who do you think is the most attractive man? Of all men, who is the most attractive? I'm just like you for real. Because women are beautiful, and men, I mean, they're probably also beautiful, but just not to me, you know? When I look at men, I'm just like, eh. Sometimes I'm like, that guy's pretty attractive, but I'm not like attracted to him, you know? Ryan Reynolds, a good example. He is a beautiful man. Not for me though, you know? He doesn't do it for me. Unfortunately. I had to turn him down. What? As far as men go?
Yeah.
I don't know. Henry Cavill?
Jason Momoa.
No, I find Henry Cavill more attractive than Jason Momoa. Henry Cavill? He played Geralt in The Witcher. He also played Superman in like the recent Superman movies. The recent Superman movie is probably not worth watching. The Witcher, though, on Netflix, I think is pretty good, at least the first season. You can't just keep saying, should we watch it, to literally every show. There's only so much time in the world. I can't just mention a show and you just go, should we watch that one too? Like, we have to do something else sometime. You can't just watch shows forever.
Sure.
I can see handsome, but it's not attractive. Definitely prefer beautiful. Exactly. I see handsome all the time. Dude, there are handsome men left and right. But I'm just like, eh. Dun, dun, dun. You have to be gay to find a man attractive? Exactly. But I am not. There's a difference between finding a man attractive and being attracted to a man, you know? Like, I'm not out here being like, oh, all men are ugly. Oh, they're disgusting creatures. No one should ever be attracted to men. They're hideous, so gross. I'm just like, men are fine. Some men are very beautiful. Some men are not very beautiful. It happens. Everybody just looks the way that they look. Some men are very pretty and they're very fortunate to be quite attractive individuals. Some people are not so fortunate. But in general, when it comes to like men, almost all of them, I'd be like, yeah, just don't do it for me. Ryan, you might want to try refreshing your stream. Do a little F5 action there, maybe. Prithik Roshan is. Can you pull up? Can you just Google that for me? I don't know who that is. So I get what you're saying. Exactly, because like, you just like, there are attractive men, there are attractive women, but depending on who you are as a person, you're only gonna be like, that one though. That one's the one. That person looks like they need to sleep more.
Don't we all?
Well, that's true. We all do need to sleep more.
Who were you saying before?
Oh, Henry Cavill? I feel like you would recognize him. He's pretty famous. Or you see a photo and you're like, oh, I've seen him before. You haven't ever seen him before?
Oh, he is.
Do you live under a rock?
He is.
You think he's attractive? No? Yes? Okay, why? You can just say yes. I don't care. Yes. You're bisexual, you just like people?
True.
That's very fair. See, you're one of the lucky ones. You don't have to be worried about finding a partner because you're just like, oh, people are attractive. And I'm out here being like, you know what? A very small subset of people is attractive, and that sucks. I would much rather prefer to be attracted to everyone. Dude, life would be so much easier. It would be so convenient if just like everyone you run into, you're just like, that person's hot though. Right, but women are scary. Women are not scary.
Yes, they are.
No, they aren't.
Yes, they are.
What are they gonna do? They're gonna beat you up. That's men. Men are scary.
People are scary.
You make a man angry, he could just kill you. That's not good. So dumb. Men are easy though.
Kirby.
Because what? They're straightforward. They're like, hey, I find you attractive, and you're like,
No, they're
sick.
not always.
That's why men are spectacular. Because if you are attracted to a man, you just go up to the man and you be like, hey, I'm attracted to you. And they'll be like, sick, let's go out. Or they'll be like, I'm not attracted to you, sorry. Life's easy. You talk to a woman and you're like, hey, I find you I find you quite beautiful. Would you like to go out sometime and get to know one another? Because I think you might be an interesting person. And they're like, they're giving you these hidden signals and you got to interpret them. It's like, what are you doing? Just be like, yes or no. Which of course, I mean, in the moment, they'd be like, yes or no. Stop it. Get some help. But they're not scary. Come on.
I dated 4. They're scary.
Women are inside scary? Like, who they are as a person is scary?
No, it's...
Or like, one-on-one situation scary. Okay. What my twin said. You don't have a twin. You're not the same age. Don't do this to me. You're siblings, but you're not twins. I never tuned in. Men are scary, but I'm effortlessly in love with them. Judge a woman based on how clean she keeps her room on average. I have never met a woman with a clean room. I think it would scare me if I did, because I would be like, this is unnatural. I don't know what it is, but I have never met a woman with a clean room. You share a birthday? Like, you are conveniently born like on the same day but years apart? Because that's sick though. To be siblings and have the same birthday but not actually be twins is cool. I mean, that's so awesome.
Well, you could be born.
Can you please explain what the fuck that means?
Don't do that to me. No.
You can be born with your twin, but they're not your twin.
They could not be identical.
Yeah, fraternal twins exist.
There you go.
But they're still twins. They're still born at the same time. That's what twins are. Identical and fraternal are the things that delineate those two. But they're still twins. Don't do this to me. You could have a twin, but, you know, not be born with them.
I don't know how to speak.
Twins can be born on 2 different days? Yeah, because, like, time exists. Yes, we are twins. Are you? No, you're... Wait, you are fraternal twins? I thought one of you was, like, several years older than the other one. Is Frick not older? Am I crazy? Are you guys the same age? There's no way. I don't believe it. I don't believe it for a single moment of time. You were born first? Are you like literally the same age though?
Who was so you were
like
born
like when you turn 30 on the same day, the other one is also gonna turn 30. Cause I don't want to necessarily say how old they are.
Why not like 70? I don't know.
21 minutes older?
Yo.
You're actually twins. That's insane. This entire time I thought that Frick was older by like a year or 2. Why did I think that? I don't know. I could have sworn at some point that one of you told me that Frick was older. I'm so confused. I've had this belief like the entire time that I've known you, I think. And you're twins? And it's been what, like 2 years? You have another sibling? Don't do this. Do you actually have another sibling? I can't handle this right now. Is it not just you two? Jesus Christ.
Ryan, do I have a How many siblings?
Frick, frack, and attack. How many siblings do you have? 1? Okay, don't do that to me. Charlotte, she's as old as me. Can one of you send me a picture of all 3 of you together? So I have like some understanding of what your family is actually like, because I'm losing my mind right now. Or can you like get your mom to like just record a Snapchat and send it to me and be like, yeah, they're they're twins. I feel like your mom wouldn't lie to me, would she? Is everyone lying to me? This is insane. I'm learning so many new things, and chat's just like, we don't know who the hell these people are. Oh, which is great. You have 4 siblings, Onyx? Let's freaking go. I have 3 siblings. I have an older sister, eldest brother, and younger brother. Older brother is an engineer. Sister is a nurse. Younger brother is in marketing for some company in Texas. So I don't know what he does in particular. Send a family pic. Let's freaking go. Chat, this is not for you. Only child? Let's go. Easy to remember. I don't have to remember whether or not you have siblings. Wait, let's see.
Wait, who's?
Frick, frack, attack.
You're all beautiful.
That's insane. That's crazy. And you two are twins? Why did I think that you were not the same age? I'm just reading the thing Frick sent me. Interesting story indeed. Brock doesn't sound that cute for a girl like Charlotte. What do you mean for a girl like Charlotte? Do you even know who you're talking about? Come on. You should start it off stream if you like. Oh, okay, I will. I'll just give it to Vox. Here. Wicked story. That's hilarious. Oh my god, you have just like the wackiest stories, whereas when I think back to like the weird experiences I've had, I don't come up with anything because nothing weird has ever happened to or around me. At one point, old people around me died because they were old. It's about like the craziest story that I've ever had, even though it's like, you know, perfectly normal. Vox, lox, the best type of bagel. Lox. Is that the cured salmon? Ah, smoked salmon? Well, smoke is a way of curing things. What are you trying to like mansplain over here? What is this? I invite you over to my humble abode and you mansplain to me? My goodness. I can't believe it. Do I like reading Emma the Asshole stories? Absolutely. I love reading Emma the Asshole stories. They're always, they're so incredible because they're like, hey, I cheated on my wife of 33 years with her sister, but like her sister is like really nice to me. Am I the asshole? And it's like, come on, why did you make this post? Obviously. And the other ones are like, I love my kids and I know that their favorite thing to eat every day is like 10 sugar cookies, but like, and I know I just want them to be happy, but sometimes I feel like I need them to eat vegetables instead of sugar cookies every single day. Am I the asshole for being a terrible, uncaring father? And it's like, what the hell are you talking about? Every time I read a post on Am I the Asshole, I'm like, it's so obvious what the answer is. There is like no nuance between any of these. It's just like the most straightforward stories ever of some person being like, I was born and raised to be a cold-blooded killer. Is there anything wrong with me? And other people being like, I can only find fault in myself for everything I do, no matter how much other people tell me that I've done nothing wrong. And it's like, come on, guys. Why are any of you making this? All of you need to go to therapy. Like,
yes,
come on.
I will do that for you.
You have two older brother. They're so overprotective. One little brother and one little sis. Dang, big family. I feel like I feel like falling is not the best thing to do right now. My goodness. Yeah, I was falling left and right. How's building going? Building is going spectacular. Everyone needs therapy anyways. True. And maybe if enough people go through therapy, there will be enough parents that have gone through therapy that have not damaged their children to the point where they need therapy. Who's in the background? Vox and Sammy. Sammy likes Hollow Knight. Vox probably hates Hollow Knight. I don't know.
I was gonna cosplay.
It's right there.
It without even...
Hollow Knight anti. Right there. Get on Twitter. Tweet it to the world. So true.
Vox likes Shovel Knight.
Oh, true. You would think Shovel Knight is better.
I like Shovel Knight. I also
Music,
like...
actually. A lot.
You know what I like? I like Spade Knight. It's the Chinese knockoff version. It's pretty good though. Called Left and Right by Charlie Puth and Jungkook. Yes, I do know that song. I used to listen to it before it had a version that was also sang by Jungkook. Yeah, Hollow Knight has ants in it. Does it have ants? It has bugs. I don't know if any of them are ants in particular. Wait, God Tamer's an ant? I feel like God Tamer's an ant. Unless God Tamer's the beetle, then the tamer of God Tamer?
God Tamer.
The person. Yeah. The person as in the bug, you know? Silksong Wen Copium. Hey, I have not even 112%ed Hollow Knight. I'm at 111%, so I'm fine if Silksong doesn't come out for like another week. Missed one? Stop doing that to me. I do not like the gaslighting. It's crazy. If I missed one, I'll get it later and I'll just be like slightly upset, but it's okay. It'll be fine. I just need you to let me know when we get jump boost back so I can switch it to speed too. You're not trolling, I missed one? Then I'll find it when I get back around, hopefully. Unless I missed it again. I see it, it's right there. We'll get it. Sleepyhead by Passion Pit. Sleepyhead is pretty good. It would be funny if you missed one. I think it'd be funny if I missed two. God, you're twins? What the hell is going on? That's ridiculous. Wait, where did I... Wasn't it here? Right there. One block. One block. Only 3 more pages of homework left to do. This is keeping me entertained while doing this. No problem. I'm glad I'm here for like more than a regular work day to help you with your homework. Why don't you just make a second beacon? Because why would I do that? That's gonna take like a small amount of effort and that's too much work. Have I played Celeste? No, I haven't. I've owned Celeste for a very long time, but I've never played it. Are you perplexed by the concept of twins? I'm not perplexed by the concept of twins. I'm perplexed by why I was so convinced that you were not twins for so long. Like I thought for some reason Frick was like 2 years older. And that's when you were like, we share a birthday. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty wacky. You know? That like you're not even remotely the same age and you happen to be born on the same day. Like that's crazy. I'm not perplexed by the fact that twins exist. I live in my own world. No, I live in the same world you live in.
That was also... So...
I don't know anything.
See?
So...
Sammy also said that they were convinced you were different ages. Okay? I'm not the only one. I have to ask Leo. Be like, do you think Frick and Frack are the same age? And then Leo's gonna be like, isn't Frick older? And then I'm gonna be like, I fucking knew it. It's like it's to the point where like I've believed that you were not twins for so long that I don't know if you're just like making fun of me right now and you're like actually lying to me. It's possible. But are they conjoined? They're definitely not conjoined because I've seen photos where one was not in it and the other was not in it. So your birth certificates? Absolutely. 100%. Because then what? I'll find out what your middle names are? Let's freaking go. Though I feel like you might have told me already and I've just forgotten. You don't know where yours is? I know where mine is. It's in my room. Which means if my room burns down, I no longer have a birth certificate. And I have to go get another copy of it. You can cut out photobombers. Conjoined twin could photobomb. Oh my god. The Google Pixel. Be like, hey, we have... the magic eraser tool that Photoshop has had for like the past 15 years. And that is the only selling point to our phone, is that we put that on there. That's it. Is Assassin credit card info too to confirm? True. I need to be able to check this with other sources. Yours is in your room? Nice. It's the best place to put it. Or in like a fireproof safe would probably be better. For some reason, I just remembered that the worst movie I've ever seen was called Fireproof, and it was this Christian movie, and it sucked. It was so bad. I just remember I was forced to watch it at one point, to the point where everyone in my family was like, "We need to turn this off."
What?
Have you seen that?
No,
It's terrible. It's so bad.
Hey,
it's
Ryan,
like
should we, like, watch
Hallmark
this?
movie, but worse. No, like it's so bad, it's not even funny.
It can't be worse than Goat Story. Nothing can possibly be worse than Goat Story.
Take me why? And you're saying Frack doesn't, but you do, Frick? Because if so, maybe that's it. Maybe that's what it is.
Elizabeth, just send them in the chat and I'll...
Hi, I'm XYZ and I have a Google Pixel. Hi, I'm a professional photographer and I never learned how to take a photo where everything in the frame is something I want to be in the frame. So now I just magic eraser things out of it. It's crazy. People think it's a professional camera, but it's really just a $1,000 camera. It's like, wow, shocking. That's crazy. It's almost like you spent a lot of money on a camera that's also a phone, and it turns out it's a good camera. This is crazy. Like, absolutely insane. You're a good child? Yes, I know you are. You're the hero of the family. Your family has a statue in your honor, don't they, Frack? You got Riz? Me? No. I'm not the Rizzler. That's my father. You can call me Ryan. How's it going? Yeah, I think that's what it is. And then just me conflating like American stuff with UK stuff. That's probably what it all is. Yeah. Because I just interpret it through my own worldview where I'm like, oh, that would mean you're this age. That would mean they're this age. No. That makes a lot more sense then. That's kind of nuts though. My preference on pigeons? What do you mean, Salt Kid? What do you mean? Yeah, I remember that it's the Salt Kid. Like, come on. That was today. My mind is not that broken. Yes, that was today. Well, it could have also been yesterday, but it was still today. Still happened today. Do I like pigeons? I like pigeons are whatever.
I like New York City.
I don't dislike pigeons. I don't think I'd go out of my way to eat one. I think they're fine.
What?
What do you mean? What? Have you ever heard of...
Why would you eat a...
What was the one that everybody ate? The carrier pigeon? What's the pigeon that like went extinct because people ate it? Does somebody know the answer to that, please? Because it's a thing. I'm gonna lose my mind. Because it's not the homing pigeon, because homing pigeons still exist. People use them to, in a very like, in a very, very, very small, niche, and very hipster scenario, send messages with pigeons. Passenger pigeons. They just ate them. They just devoured them off the face of the earth. It's insane. Yeah, they literally just ate them. They're like, oh, they're delicious. We ate them. They're gone. Yeah.
It just says what type of pigeon is edible. Why is
The passenger pigeon. And for feathers? It's crazy that they just ate them to death. Homing pigeons are used for pigeon racing? I don't know. I'm not into pigeon racing. Chat, we got jump boost. We got jump boost. You know what that means? You know what that means? We can do this. It's so far down. Like, you do not have to be worried. Oh, look. We finally made it to the bottom. Speed boost. Speed boost. Speed boost. But bam. 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 Pow. That's right. We're going to be moving like a lightning bolt. You thought it would take 10 hours. Turns out it was going to take 9.5 hours. Oh, we're cooking with grease, baby.
You know what's
that one like tier 3 rocket can't get you from the bottom to the top of this thing.
We use the
Flight duration 3. I only use flight duration 3 rockets.
No, you're one of those.
What do you mean? Oh, you have to use less rockets.
It's useful. No, I was saying.
It's useful for everything I make. Everything I make is fucking huge. It's not a purpose. It's just gargantuan. Otherwise, people won't watch it.
Chicken feet.
What about chicken feet?
They're not good.
What do you mean they're not good?
I tried to make a meal out of chicken.
Just use them for their collagen for making like chicken broth, and they're spectacular.
Yeah, no.
As far as eating chicken feet goes, I'm not like a huge fan. Wei-Lu loves chicken feet though. To be fair, he likes anything that's like relatively like tough / like gristly, and I'm like, this is not the texture for me. Yeah, if you can describe it as gristly, I'm like, not for me. Chicken hearts though, chicken gizzards do taste very good. Texturally, they're awful though. It's just a part of a chicken.
Bye, bagel.
Bye, bagel. Have a very lovely evening. Sorry, I got distracted. Newest Mando season. I watched the first episode and I was like, I don't know if I could do this again. The thing with Star Wars is like, it's entertaining, but it's garbage. Like, well, because what this newest season was, it started out with all of them being attacked by the like lake fish monster thing. There was also like a giant snapping turtle alligator. Like Star Wars usually just like combines a couple animals and then like, ooh, space animal, right? And what, all of the Mandalorian like professional galaxy class bounty hunters all got their shit kicked in by like a big turtle that showed up. And I'm like, come on, it's a big turtle. And you're telling me they're supposed to be good and all of them were going to die to big turtle except for the fact that Mando came in and saved them? Like, what's happening here? You've got to have a better storyline than this. And then Bo-Katan is back in it, and Bo-Katan is like honestly such a mid character. I can't even. Like, yes, I understand Bo-Katan has an exceptional backstory and is an amazing character in the Clone Wars. That is a different Bo-Katan. This Bo-Katan is written to be terrible because everything with live action in relation to Star Wars is trash. Ones from the 70s are amazing. No, they're not. I'm sorry. I hate to be the one to inform you of this, but they are not like, they're not great. They're entertaining, absolutely. But as far as being like, oh, exceptional movies, no, they're not. The original ones, I would also say, aren't necessarily better because they're also poorly written. All of the Star Wars movies are absolutely terribly written. I love watching them. Like, I will always go to the theater to see a Star Wars movie. They're very pretty and they're very fun, but I would never sit down and be like, they're good. They're very, very well written. The writers for Book of Boba did an exceptional job. No one could write a better story. Never. I wouldn't even be like out there on a limb defending them and being like, it was a semi well written story. I'd be like, it's not great. It could be better. Everything Star Wars Extended Universe is so much better than anything that's like main canon Star Wars. I don't understand how they don't just adopt it. Instead, they went in and they were like, yeah, we're retconning this. All of the Extended Universe stuff is not real. It's not canon. I'm like, why? Why would you do that? It's literally better than the shit you can come up with. And you're just going to be out here and you'll be like, dissing it? I'll be like, come on. All of the Extended Universe story writing is actually well done. Whereas the main canon stuff, what the hell is the second episode of the newest trilogy even about? They accomplished nothing other than having a very pretty scene in which one ship flew into another ship and exploded. And that's it. Sequels should not be canon? No, they can be canon because they're as expertly written as the original Star Wars movies. The only good live action Star Wars film, and this is the hill I will die on, the only one that is even remotely written well is Rogue One. And Rogue One is spectacular. Is actually a very good movie. You could take anyone who has never seen a Star Wars movie, have them watch Rogue One, and they would leave the theater being like, That's sick. Who was that guy at the end in the black suit with the red lightsaber? I want to know more about him. And then you take them and you have them sit down and watch the original Star Wars movies and you go, oh, so it was like a you had to be there kind of thing. Back when all of the rest of the movies were also not nearly as good. And then I would think it's really great. Rogue One is the best, just like hands down. Have you seen the rest of the Star Wars movies? Do you even care about Star Wars? It doesn't matter.
I'm more into
I would
anything.
I would say Rogue One is definitely the best Star Wars movie, but again, it's Star Wars, so if you don't care about Star Wars, it's so not necessary to watch. It's not a movie where I'd be like, this is a great movie, you gotta watch this movie, it's such a good movie. I'd be like, it's a good Star Wars movie, it's the best Star Wars movie, but I wouldn't still be like, oh, it's an exceptional film. It is very good though, for just general like sci-fi. You know? The only thing you and your dad can agree on, that Rogue One is good. Star Wars would be better with salt. My god, why? Star Wars would be better if they did anything Old Republic and had just like any, like literally any person that was ever involved in any of the like extended universe stuff just write the script. Or if they just took some of the extended universe stuff about the Old Republic and just made that into a movie, then it would be even better. Like, yeah, do little adaptation stuff here and there for fitting it on the silver screen, but come on, it would be better. Everybody knows it too. There's a reason why I like even the stories in all of the Star Wars games end up being better. The Clone Wars is better. Yes, I've seen Andor. Andor's like the best live action Star Wars show that they've made. It's exceptionally better than The Mandalorian. But also, there are many, many parts in Andor that are just like subpar. Everything involving Cyril Khan, who I always forget the name of, but this time I actually remembered, which is insane. Anything involving Cyril Khan, just be cut from the show. Unless he ends up becoming like a Sith Lord, please just remove him from the show because he's horrible and boring. He does not further the plot in any meaningful way. Even the bad guys hate him because he's such an ass. Like he's terrible. The actor doing an absolutely spectacular job playing the character. I think the character is a poorly written character. And this isn't going to be something where you're like, oh, it turns out he was actually Snoke the whole time. We just don't find out till later. Because he's not even written in a way that would make him a good bad guy reveal at the end. He's just not good. Asuka shows up in Mando, which means you should watch Clone Wars. She mentions Thrawn, so watch Rebels. I'm not going to go back and watch like 100 hours of poorly animated Star Wars show just to get like a small reference in current Star Wars canon. What are you building this for? Just another awesome thing in the world? Does it have a purpose? Everything is just an awesome thing in the world. Nothing has a purpose. We only got one life to live anyways. Am I right? Whatever you do, don't wake up with existential dread. Then you'll just be like me. Chat, how old were you the first time you experienced existential dread? And if any of you say, I've never have, Ryan, I'm going to be mad at you. It's unfair. Yeah, what age? Were you just like, oh, I sat down and I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
This is not good. 7, 9, 3? I don't even believe. I don't know if you can even... Do most people talk at 3? Yeah, probably. Like, a little bit. Mom, Dad, why do we exist? 6 or 7, give or take. Yeah, I was probably around like 5, 6. It never stopped. It's terrible. Misclick frick. Oh, did you not mean to oh, you didn't mean to time out Chobus? Sorry, Chobus. Unfortunately, there's not an untimeout button on YouTube. You'll be back in 5 minutes. Our apologies. Oh my god, we're going so much faster. Chat, how come none of you suggested I make speed beacons on the lower levels? We could have finished this whole thing by now. You're all driving me crazy. Like, there's a perfectly good idea here, and just none of you wanted to bring it up. Can't believe I didn't think about it till just now.
I feel like we've been on this.
Every layer looks the same. It's cyan and it's round. That's what we're building. And guess what? The amount of blocks that I'm placing for this is the same amount of blocks for the mountain in the super flat world that multiple people were building. Me, Jaren, Dim Dim Dom, and Water all built that mountain with our blood, sweat, and tears.
I watched this video.
Which Dom's video?
Yeah.
It was really good.
It was really good.
Yeah. Seen Avatar: The Last Airbender? Yes, it's my favorite M. Night Shyamalan film. It's amazing, like, the cool stories that he manages to come up with. Like,
Avatar.
Yeah, Avatar: The Last Airbender, the M. Night Shyamalan film.
Okay.
You're not a fan of M. Night's movies? I think he did an exceptional job. Like, to come up with all of that and the world building and everything. Like,
We're talking about Avatar.
it's crazy how much. Yes, I'm talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's crazy, like, how many, like, cool and interesting ideas he has. I don't know if he's ever missed with a film. They're all good, all bangers, all perfect, flawless execution. No notes, actually. So I haven't seen the last changes. Is there going to be anything inside the blob, or is it just a build? Also, do you haircut? I did not get a haircut yet. I did shave my beard. This blob stuff is going inside, and also a lot of decorations. There's just not a lot of decorations in the schematic because I can just design those in survival. There's no point in me spending all the time building them in creative to make the schematic to then just build them again in survival. Like, maybe I'll make a schematic of a couple plants that I'll put here and there, but it's not going to be where I've placed all of the decorations prior and then just rebuild it off of that, because I can just design those where I feel like it. Same thing like I did with the mushroom forest. Like, yes, I had the schematics for the mushrooms themselves and the big tree, but all of the paths and all of the smaller design elements going into it, I just did all of those by hand in the moment because they're not that hard to do. But like making a perfect sphere, making like a perfectly smooth but also relatively blobby shape that is also like nice gradients between it, that's kind of a hard thing to do freehand. So I kind of did all of that in creative mode to make this schematic, so that way I can just rebuild it. I am very interested to see if it's gonna put me on top of the glass and I'm just gonna lose my mind. I'm pretty sure it goes to the highest solid block in the area, which means it should put me like on top of the land up here. I don't think it'll put me on the glass. Are you gone so far? Yes, I know. I thank you. Poll for what? How far have I gotten?
No, like
Poll? Oh, it's down there. It's so far down. The thing that always scares me the most is just landing gently and it's still having my totem just pop and I explode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there should be 4 left. So if I take these, I'm pretty sure those will be extras. So this should be the last trip. Ideally, unless I've miscounted a little bit. It's fucking huge. Why do I do this to myself? Because it's awesome. I'm not too bothered by it. I mean, it's ultimately still 1 day of building. Well, I mean, it's 2. 1 for the outside, 1 for the inside. And then like maybe a week of doing details. But for making a video 1 week, essentially, that's not bad.
Oh, you're just gonna.
That's not bad. No, I'm gonna do all of it for 1 video. But I mean, like, a week for just detailing?
No,
that's not bad. That's not bad. That'll be fun. Can make a world tour soon. I am planning on having world tour be after this. 10 episodes, world tour, 10 episodes, world tour kind of deal. Because that'll be like a year world tour, a year world tour. Maybe I can make more than 10 episodes this year. I don't think so. I've made what, episode 9 this year? So episode 10, like I didn't even make 9 episodes in a year. And yet this is my full-time job. And I didn't even make 10 things. Can you destroy the bedrock around the gateway? Yeah, but I don't want to. I like it, so then you remember that it is a gateway. It just being like a little space black orb is a little weird. I did? I just want a screenshot of where it says 333,333. I hope I don't miss that number. Yeah, because what I'm at, 330,000? Yeah, so then I guess we can start putting subscribers on stream if we get close to 333,000. Which one?
Oh no, this one.
Episode 8? Yeah. I would have made a lot more money off of the Mushroom Forest if I had just finished it like 2 weeks earlier.
Oh.
Which is unfortunate. Light Manica is a lifesaver? Yeah, I mean, Light Manica is not necessarily a lifesaver. It's more of an enabler, because if it wasn't for Light Manica, I literally wouldn't be doing this. I would make something a lot smaller. And I'd be like, wow, look at this small thing that I made. It's so small and so quaint. A part of me feels like I'm the reason why so many people use Light Manica for building large things. Because I've been doing this for a while, and I didn't see people doing that like Wumba and Mog Swamp until very recently. After I've been talking to them for a bit. Because I just like am always just pushing everyone that I know to use it so that way they can make bigger and better things with ease. I don't remember if Wumba was using it before I talked to him. I don't think so. I don't think so. No. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it just allows you to make bigger and nicer things. Because you can do the large designing aspects in creative. It's just so much more convenient. You have quality, not quantity. I definitely don't have quantity. That's true. And I'm just crossing my fingers, praying to God that it's quality. 1 every 2 months is fairly even given the production value build intricacies that comes with the YouTube channel. Every 2 to 3 months, so I've seen it. Yeah, it is roughly every 2 to 3 months. And sometimes there's just like a month-long break where I'm sitting there being like, what do I even do for the next one? But at least this time around, I've got like a pretty solid plan of the next 20 videos. So like, I'm very happy with that. Which means, what? I don't have to think of anything new to do till 2025? If I work at the same pace? That's insane. I was just playing Celeste, so I didn't really mind. Oh, you just like forcefully became a lurker for 5 minutes? It happens. At least you're chill about it. Sorry that happened. YouTube moderating is really ass because you have to like right click on the little symbol next to people's names while chat's moving. Alt. Oh, that is true. Or holding alt. But like sometimes you're on a phone.
I literally mostly.
Do you hold alt on your phone then? Yeah, exactly.
Ow.
Your finger hurt so much? Get some hydrogen peroxide on it. Throw a little band-aid on it. Maybe a little Neosporin under the band-aid, of course. And hopefully that helps. Unfortunately, if you cut your finger, it will just hurt for a little bit. You didn't know about the alt? Yeah, it just pulls up the moderation overlay, right? Which is not something that is straightforward. Like, literally none of the YouTube moderation stuff is straightforward. It's so horrible. You just like it? But I mean, at least it's a thing. Oh, shoot. Oh, you're right. You can remove slow mode for a little bit. And chat can be all chatty.
Go crazy.
So, chat. In one word. So you're late? Don't worry about it, Ryan. Also, welcome all the way from Indonesia. Oh. If... so there's going to be 20 more... Or there's going to be 19 more dimensions after this. In one word, spam to your heart's content as fast as you can. A theme for a new dimension.
That off. And I was like, oh.
You turned chat off. Wait, did you?
No, it's fine. No. I was like.
Yeah, there you go. Slow mode off. Chat away, chat.
Chat away, chatters.
You know durian, the fruit? Yes.
I want to eat.
A candy one? Were you the one doing Candyland stuff?
Yeah.
Candyland dimension?
Yes.
But
So many fun things that you can do. I'll probably never actually finish it.
no, here's an idea. I just carpet bomb an entire area so you can't see any of the end islands at all. I just make a Candyland game board and you just teleport out to Candyland.
Oh.
Wouldn't that be sick? Chat, what do you think about that?
That is
Whoever
so
said
random,
candy,
yes.
that was like a great idea. Should I do an entire Candyland? Because I think that would be so fun. Because you make giant lollipops, giant suckers, gumball machines, cakes, ice cream. Candyland, it wouldn't be in a sphere, but it would be like its own dimension. The entire Lord of the Rings? I don't think so. People have been working on building Lord of the Rings in Minecraft for like 10 years, haven't they? No, I'm not building the entirety of the Lord of the Rings. Just the Middle Earth dimension. You just teleport over and you're casually just in Middle Earth. Mushroom dimension? I mean, like, I already have mushrooms all over in the overworld. A Star Destroyer? Just a spaceship dimension? What about an arcade? Like, you just pop into Pac-Man. Which would be crazy. I made a Pac-Man dimension.
So the little guys action.
Oh, yes! And then put in, like, zombies in gold armor as the ghosts.
Yeah.
Or something. Or just in different colored leather armor. Clouds, Catlands, only water blocks. So just a cube of water. Just Mordor then? No, I'm not gonna build Mordor. Oh, the fire and brimstone. Eggs for live? Live? What do you say?
For life?
Eggs? Oh, we could have an egg and the inside is just the inside of an egg. The outside is just a white shell and the inside just has a yolk. Or better, if I could do it, the fetus of a chicken. And you just pop in and it's a giant bird.
My God.
That would be so wicked. Oh my God. I don't know if I have the design capabilities, but that would be so cool.
Yes.
You just pop in and there's like a growing chicken in there, a giant gnome.
The yolk should just
And eggs,
be like orange,
flowers.
yellow glass.
Where you pop into a flower dimension. There's flowers everywhere. You just pop into like a giant field. I was thinking of doing like an upside down island dimension where it's just you remove a ton of end islands and then you just make a bunch of small floating islands, but they're all upside down for a bit.
Eh.
What? For just one? It would be a lot.
Yeah.
You don't think I'm not making like a little tiny baby island with a little baby upside down house. Yes. And then the waterfalls will be flowing into the void still. Because of course they are. Everything's upside down, but not the gravity. The Mario dimension, rainbow puke. That's an idea for sure. The torn dimension, please. What does that mean? The torn dimension. Candy X emo dimension. We'll make a candy dimension and we'll make an emo dimension. Everything is just black. Everything is just black concrete. I make a bunch of intense sculptures, but they're still just all black concrete, so you can't even see them. It would be an incredible thing to walk around in, but my God, would it make for a terrible video. YouTube bitrate would not handle everything just being like slightly different shades of black. Make Kalani's tree?
God damn it.
Why?
Why? Why does this always...
I'm sorry, but it doesn't look good. We've had this discussion on stream multiple times.
I'm here.
I've never liked it. I don't think it's a very well-made tree. I'm a hater for the Kalani tree, and I'm sorry about that. I just don't think it looks all that good. I spent a lot of time making trees. I don't think that one's a good one. I'm sorry. I know it's big and ugly. Then why would I make it? Are you crazy?
Wait, what if you...
Overworld in the end? I mean, I could absolutely just make an overworld dimension and then just bring a bunch of mobs over too. And hope they don't walk into the void. They wouldn't, right? Because the cliff would be too high. They might push each other off, but they wouldn't walk off, would they?
No, I mean like pathfinding.
No, pathfinding wouldn't allow them to walk into the void.
And I don't think
an optical illusion dimension, that would be a wicked one. No, not yet. Chat, favorite holiday to end off the spam. Favorite holiday, what is it? Better than Fwip's tree, not gonna lie. Fwip's tree was the end rod tree. Okay, when it comes to Fwip's tree, listen, when it comes to Fwip's tree, the like leaves, the end rods for leaves is awesome. That is spectacular. That part looks sick. The tree trunk part looks not good. I don't think it looks very good. But like the end rods for the leaves, genius. That shit looks beautiful. You're just saying not Thanksgiving? What, any holiday but Thanksgiving is your favorite holiday? Chat, what about the rest of you? What are your favorite holidays? Ramadan, Halloween. My favorite holiday? Halloween. You don't go visit your family during Halloween. Yo, no, I like going door to door and asking for candy and people going, aren't you a little too old? And I go, aren't you a little too bigoted? Give me the candy, please. Or I'm gonna burn your house down. And then they call the police, and then I get to talk to the police. It's all very fun. I love Halloween. It's a great day. There's a lot of fun stuff happening. The day the queen died. True. My favorite holiday hasn't happened yet is the day the king dies. It's spectacular. Yeah, death of royalty is always a holiday. That's true. I loved, one of my favorite things about when the queen died was just all of the news stories of people celebrating all around the world, and then you just see like lines of British people being like, this is a loss of one of the greatest people who have ever lived. How will we ever continue? She presided over England over many times of strife when we were colonizing different parts of the world against their will, of course, as colonizing usually goes. It's so sad. She's leaving such a remarkable legacy behind. No queen? True. Megamind memes for it were spectacular. This is so true. What about Cinco de Mayo? Cinco de Mayo, is that anybody's favorite holiday? Come on. I love Cinco de Mayo. Spectacular holiday.
Queen died on your birthday.
Queen died on your birthday? That's unfair. You're not allowed to have that good of a birthday. Come on. Oh, no. My favorite, maybe my favorite holiday was when Rush Limbaugh died. That was an exceptional day. I loved that day. It was so good. I called my dad up and I was like, hey, did you hear the good news? And he was like, what good news? And I was like, Rush Limbaugh died. And he was like, Ryan, that's insensitive. And I was like, no, what was insensitive is like pretty much everything he said on the radio for his entire career.
My favorite thing was when the queen died, everyone was like, Bishop Penis's babies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dude.
It was so
That's true. Trisha Paytas' baby is the queen reborn. That was hilarious too. Oh, she deserves it too. Oh, those were, there were so many good memes around the queen dying. Yeah, I did. It was so funny. Crazy one better. When Thatcher died? I don't remember when Thatcher died, but yeah, probably also spectacular day. All around. Cheers throughout the world.
Chat, no more spam.
When Ronald Reagan died, also a good day. Ronald Reagan. Sometimes I mess up my words when I've been talking for like 8.5 hours today without really stopping all that much. I'm sorry. I get a little tongue tied every now and then. It happens. My bad. Tongue tied by Group Love. Absolutely spectacular song. You mentioned like those stairs and doors upside down and all over the place, like the famous painting. Let's just have everything be upside down. You can't just say the famous painting. I don't know what you're talking about. A rambutan is so sweet. I do not like rambutans. Or rambutans, but I feel like they're not pronounced rambutan. Fidel is the best modern death? No. Rush Limbaugh, best modern death. Can't believe he just goes around like dying. So lame. If he hates dying so much, how come he did it? the backrooms dimension. I did want to make a backrooms dimension. I think that'd be really cool. I just need to figure out how teleporting through end gateways works, so I don't end up teleporting on top of the backrooms, because that would be very anticlimactic. Or maybe I just need to build it high enough up that it would put me inside of it, not on top, but I don't know if that's how it works. You like it? Yellow's red more than red. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, MC Escher paintings? Yes, 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 yes. Why didn't you just say MC Escher then? I would have known exactly what you were talking about. You were just like the famous stairs. And I was like, what? Oh, Leo has a poster of that painting in his room. Fruit rambutan? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of them. Oh, you're talking the coloration of the fruit. You prefer eating it at one point versus another point. Gotcha. What music do I listen to? Pretty much everything, except for modern country music, except for like 2 country songs. One from 2022, one from 2019. I like older country music, but I guess it's been reclassified as American folk music, which is really disappointing because it's just country music. Come on. I'm almost done, chat. I'm almost done. We're to the point where I can't run around that quickly layer to layer because there's just not one straight line going across, which is great because this is the point in which the speed beacon is the least helpful because I need to stop and just like wiggle around a little bit more. You call it delicious food? I call it discourse, and every time, and I was like, this is not it. Wait, am I thinking of lychees? No, I'm thinking of rambutans. Also lychees. I don't really like either of them. They're not for me. I prefer eating watermelon when it comes to fruits. Blur? Do I listen to Blur? No. But that might just be because I've never heard of Blur. Not because I don't want to, though. Do I know Wegs, the Egyptian singer? I definitely don't know Wegs, the Egyptian singer. I would definitely give it a try, but I have never heard of Wegs, the Egyptian singer before. I only listen to music that I've heard, okay? I can't listen to music I've never heard before. At some point, it will be the first time I've heard a song, and then I will choose at that point whether or not to listen to it again. And almost always, I choose to listen to it again. There's not a lot of songs where I'm like, this is crap. I don't feel like it. Not for me. Again, unless it's modern country music, then almost always it gets a chopping block. Sucks. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm just sad that this isn't going to be one continuous shot. That makes me a little bummed. But it just means we do a little cheeky cut in the middle and none's the wiser. Heard the band Rainbow? No. Young Thug? Not a young thug. I'm not a criminal. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. I've been working on this for 15 hours today. Well, not just this part, but like the whole project. Anyone heard Riptide by Vance Joy? I mean, anyone in like 2013 had? When did that song come out? I wish I was better at time. Ah, Vance Joy is spectacular. Do I know Parents by Youngblood? Yes, I do like Parents by Youngblood. It's a good song. I don't know if I've ever listened to anything else by Youngblood, but Parents ain't always right, as they say. Welcome back, Bagel. It's good to see you. Let's go. Oh my god. Why can't it just be one straight line? Why don't I just get a bunch of carpet bots to do it for me? Oh no, I missed one. I feel like that's gonna happen a little bit more now. Yep, I just missed one again. Let's just do Youngblood's drummer. What? This is what I tell you about people from England. They know everyone somehow because like nobody lives there. So the people that live there all know each other. They're like, oh yeah, a friend of a friend is like Tommy and its uncle. Every time you talk to any of them, they're like, I somehow know everybody. Sorry, the UK, my bad. I'm from America, leave me be. I get these things wrong all the time. Did I find the glowberries? I did find the glowberries, but I died first. It was really annoying. I was trading a wandering trader and a creeper blew me up, and then I had to run back on my horse. He was just left out there all by himself. No, I didn't take him back. I logged out. We'll see you on Wednesday. British. You know Tommy in it? No, I don't know Tommy in it. If I did, I'd be like, yeah, I know Tommy in it. If you asked. But I don't, so I'm like, no, I don't. You know, I feel like I'm pretty straightforward with my answers. What do I think about the Wandering Trader? I hate him. I hate his existence. Everything about him sucks. He's a monster. He's like Mogswamp's hero and my arch rival. Every single day I wake up remembering how much I hate the Wandering Trader. Wandy T, the demon of the Flatlands. The actual worst character in the game. And that's just because he spawns like once every 300 years. And it's an absolute nightmare to get him to show up. You show up, you trade him instantly, and then he doesn't disappear for a long time. So I just kill him so he's gone faster. So that way game can start spawning in new Wandy T. It's so annoying. His only use is leads? No, he has exceptional use in super flat. Other than that, he's got no use. Well, you can also, with the vanilla tweaks, more mob heads data pack, you can get wandering trader heads. So he's good for that too. The drop rate's too high though. It's 100%. Should be like 10%. Make it somewhat challenging. So one thing I don't like about most of the drop rates for the mob heads in the more mob heads, it's just some of them are way too high. Like iron golems are way too high. Ender dragons is 100%, which is kind of fair because it's really annoying to fight the ender dragon. Withers is 100% drop rate, but there's like several different skulls making it somewhat more interesting. But like some of them, there's like the slime heads are way too much. Especially for a super flat world. Those need to be like 1 in 10,000. Because my god, you are going to kill a lot of slimes by accident. How many layers remaining? I don't want to know because I'm going to have some level of understanding of how much more time this is going to take. And it's going to be way too long. So I watch you and I'm in love with the videos or the streams. Also, thank you. If you want to become a channel member, you can. I never know like when to plug that. Do you guys have any like guidance for me? If you're like, oh, just be like every hour, be like, oh, hey, you can become a channel member, or like just randomly for streams. Oh, let's go. The streams are my favorite thing. I love just talking to people. It's the thing that I love doing the most. And my goal is at least, no matter how many people are in chat, I do my best to read everything I can in chat. Which means that if chat gets to be like too large for me to keep up with it, I might just have to switch to doing React Andy shit. Where we just have something playing and I'm just chatting most of the time. And then have less frequent like Minecraft streams where it's just me building endlessly for days on end. You love my messages? I mean, that's like the thing that I find enjoyable is talking to chat. Oh yeah, also don't forget to like the stream. I always forget to tell people that. My god. Still G's? It's almost 100,000 blocks, the Bob. Or Dab Bob. It's gonna take some time. We're getting very close to the end because these layers are just gonna get wider and there's gonna be less and less of them. Watched any of Owl House season 3 yet? No, I haven't. Vox, have you watched Owl House season 1 and 2? Okay, then never mind. I'll watch it later. You gotta watch Demon Slayer still, right? Season 2? Okay, we'll watch that tonight. You're tired? Oh, okay. Tomorrow? Perfect. Don't you feel lonely when you play this world? No, I'm usually talking to quite a lot of people. I never really feel lonely when I'm doing anything in this because I'm always streaming it. My most hated mob? Probably the blue axolotl. Biggest waste of my time. I spent days getting the blue axolotl just to put it in a cave that nobody looks at and no one really cares. It's just in the middle of one video. It was just not really important at all. It was awesome when Wumbo was trying to get the blue axolotl and he was talking to me through all of it, being like, is it really gonna take this long? I'd be like, yeah. He's like, can I have the texture pack that you made so it's easier to find them? I'm like, yeah, sure, here you go. Second hated mob, Enderman. They destroy all of the nice things. If Enderman did not grief, they would be so much better. But the fact that they pick up blocks and set them down, it ruins so many builds that I have mob switches specifically to stop Enderman from spawning in, just because they will ruin the thing that I spent a very long time building by just ripping out the ground and placing it elsewhere. And it's like, that's so obnoxious. Why do they do that? On a normal world, you don't even really notice all that often. But like on a super flat world or very large projects like this, where you're making very thin things, I miss like 2. I'm not shocked by that. We'll get around to them eventually. It just gets more and more confusing. Oh wait, configuration menu, colors, overlay color missing. For just a moment, we'll turn this pink. That'll make it a lot easier for me. Oh wait, no, when I look down, my brain just breaks apart. Oh crap. I don't even know if there is a good color. What would be a good color? Overlay color missing. I love all of these sliders. You can be so specific with the color. Why is it this one? I want like this. What? Oh, dark green maybe? That's worse. White? Yeah, white might be helpful. Excuse me. Overlay color extra. Wrong one. Turn that to be pink. Missing. Saturation down. There we go. White. Oh, much better. Thank you. My goodness. We're almost done. Katie, I'm not doing the rest of this in one go anymore. No, like the interior stuff. I'm not doing all of that in one go. I'll do it in 2 goes for 2 days. Yeah, the white outline is definitely easier to see against all of this. It's so much better. Ooh. I thought this was going to be like 2 hours, but I mean, it might be like 3. Which isn't off by too much, you know? Oh wait, you want food, don't you? Do you want food? No, you didn't eat yet. Look in the fridge / freezer if there's anything there. If there isn't, I'll make you something. Okay. Did you eat yet? I did. She didn't. Diameter of the glass sphere, 180. It's a tall one. It's just a little bit. You know, there's just a couple of blocks here and there. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to make it larger than 180 because I felt like it'd be too big. No guest first policy here? Absolutely not. Not when it comes to my job. Are you kidding me? Job first, then guest first, then me. I will feed a guest over feeding myself, but if I'm already like sitting down, a little hyper focused on the thing that I'm doing, I'm just gonna finish the thing that I'm doing. It happens. That's part of the ADHD, maybe? I don't know. I've never been diagnosed with anything. But I get a little too focused on the work that I'm doing a good portion of the time. ADD maybe? Who knows? I just hyperfixate a lot. And I just don't like stopping things that are not finished. And I just need to work on it until it's done. Back soon if you're still live. Goodbye for now, Elizabeth. If I'm not still live, have a very lovely evening. Sound means hi, hello, and help. Yeah, but they're like distorted and played backwards, right? Or are they not played backwards, just distorted? But yes, I was informed of that at one point. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? I don't care. I would not ask for it on my pizza, but I don't care if anybody else puts it on their pizza. I mean, night? Yes. Does I have a good night? Yeah, have a good night. Yeah. Or day? What time zone are you in? Have a good night, Elizabeth. Oh, well, you put in the inside? Probably starting tomorrow. I'm not going to finish it tomorrow, but we'll work on it tomorrow. There's so much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You never know if you don't go. You never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, this is horrible. It's so long. I want to stop building. I am losing my mind because this build takes so goddamn long. This is the part where I am just a little bored. Like, yes, job do be fun, but right now, job be tedious. We are getting ever close. I think we're only like 8 layers away from the top. But sadly, our speed is not helping us on this. Going as fast as I can. I would literally never build this without easy place. I just wouldn't do it. It would not make any sense. Even using Lightmatica to like make sure I have the schematic for the whole thing, I would not build this without easy place. I just do something else. Is there a theme to the dimension? You might have to wait and see, but yes, there is a theme to it. As for the specifics, we're just going for alien planets and space whales. Imagine building this in vanilla. Horrible. I would never want anyone to do that. Their lives are more worthwhile than that. Oh, my hand is gonna cramp up so much. Our hardcore anti-Lightmatica. I mean, I don't know why you'd be like anti something, but if you're just not like interested in using it, that's perfectly fine. I just don't understand the people being like, why would you use that? You're tarnishing the good reputation of the game. I think Lightmatica print is cheating. For me, I think it's too easy. I would not really enjoy the game if I used it. So for me, I'm just not a fan. As far as cheating goes, though, only if you tell people you're not using it and are using it would I ever consider it to be cheating. If you're like, oh, hey guys, I use Lightmatica print to make all my builds, it'd be like, all right, sick, awesome. I'm gonna keep that in mind when watching this or looking at them. But I don't particularly care though. But if you're like, hey, I made it in vanilla, no mods, all by hand, and then it turns out you were using like Lightmatica print, I'd be like, you know what? That I feel is cheating, you know, because you're being deceptive about it. But if you're not being deceptive, why would I ever care? Play however you want. It's Minecraft. It's a sandbox game. I would never say anyone is cheating unless they were lying. That's about it. Which is why, like, Beppo was cheating in hardcore, because he literally was telling people that he did it all in vanilla survival with, like, world editing out large sections of the world instead of, like, actually mining things out or using machines to blow it up and just, like, you know, hacking your way through the game. And I'm like, you know, that's where I get, like, a little peeved. Because you are, again, it's the deception. That's the problem for me. But if you're like, hey, I'm using world edit, I also like playing hardcore, but I don't want to necessarily like dig out this big hole, so I'm just going to delete it. I'll be like, awesome. Good for you. Play the game however you want to play it. But if you're like, I just dug that out by hand, it was hard, it took me a long time, and you just didn't do that, I'd be like, come on. A little getting on my nerves at that point. stack those up. Oh, we're getting so close. I mean, you can also tell because we're getting very close to the top. These are what some of the plants are gonna look like. Little glowy trees, little hanging vines. It'll be awesome. No, we're not gonna make a dragon on one side. We're gonna make space whales all around. Space whales are gonna be horrible to make. So horrible to make. They're huge. At least I have schematics for all of them. I kind of want to clean them up though, so they don't have any extra blocks. It's like, is it an extra 45 minutes to do it? Yeah, but like I'll also be saving a bunch of resources, and it's just gonna be a nicer schematic to give to people anyways. So I should probably just do that. Giant space squid? No, I don't really feel like making a squid. Just whales. Whales, jellyfish. I don't think I'm gonna do a squid though. Maybe we can make like a big crab. I do want to do aquatic stuff, but for some reason just squid just doesn't seem like it. Guys, I didn't even put this really good speed for the speed run. Yeah, stuff like that. Like if you like playing Minecraft, you want to play the game fast, but you want to increase your drop rates to make the game easier to play, sure, just don't lie about it and say that you didn't do that, and then it won't be a problem. If you're just like, I want to play with 100% drop rates because it's like way too annoying to go for like the normal drop rates and all of the resetting that entails, fine, then do that. I don't care. I'll still think it's cool if you do it quickly. There's still like mechanic stuff that needs to be interesting, even if you're cutting out as much RNG as you can. Oh, why did Ryan go back to high school? No, Bishan, I did not go back to high school. High school went back to me, maybe? I don't know. A jellyfish like you, Avatar? Like, are you talking about Avatar 2, The Way of Water kind of deal? Something like that, I guess. Since replace cyan glass can be undefeatable. I mean, like, if I just had a machine just push them out of the way, I could definitely place more faster, but like having them placed in a meaningful way is interesting. I want to see for placed blocks. Would that be times used? Cyan stained glass is my most used block. Oh, we surpassed the number of pistons for breaking the bedrock. That's awesome. 80,854. So there's only like 4,000 more to place. Well, 4,144. So roughly that much more. And by roughly, I mean it should be exactly that much more. Wait, I still haven't placed 100,000 of anything. Pistons was the closest. Placed like 75,000. What, more pistons? I made 500,000 of them because I thought I was going to make a significantly larger thing. And then I had that little like stroke of genius where I was like, I can just drop the render distance down. And then I just made a significantly smaller thing. And I was like, awesome. I'm going to keep these pistons so I can make a second perimeter in the future if I ever want to. Because I might just make a void perimeter in the overworld for fun. You think I missed a block? Good one.
Someone called me your mom.
Good one. I totally missed a block. And guess what? Even if I did, I'll go back and get it. Because, you know, I care. I care about the blocks. Imagine doing this without easy place. I'd be here for like at least 2 days. Probably like without easy place, but still following the schematic. My guess would be 7 days. I think I'm going roughly. No, I think I'm going 7 times faster. Let's see. Maybe it would take me like 12 days.
Or 2 months.
Because like I am still placing all of these blocks where they need to be placed. I'm not printing it. It's just I don't have to go slowly and go place against that, place against that, place against that. Like I can just run around and just place all of them. So it's really just a time save, you know? Who's that? I'm new. This is someone who has never been on stream before.
That's not true.
Were you on my stream last time you were here?
For about.
Oh, okay. So still no. But you technically were there. Okay. Yeah, it's Vox, one of my moderators.
I have my phone on me.
I'm dying. My God, Rennie's dying and you're ignoring her. How could you?
Okay, I'll go get my.
Frick, do you just have that saved on your clipboard for just copy and pasting?
There's a young pile of dust in the corner. Pile of dust on
Make flying mythical fish all around the circle. It's a sphere for 1. 2, are space whales mythical flying fish? Because if so, absolutely. I know, send it to you, Ryan. I'm Rennie. I'm trying to build this as fast as I can so I can stop doing this. I've literally been at this all day. I started working on this at 7 in the morning. It's 7 in the morning, Rennie. Oh, it's been so long. Oh. And then as soon as this is done, I get to go through the portal and figure out how to get it to work. I just want to see if it puts me on top of the glass. If it puts me on top of the glass, I might cry. Because I would need to have a hole in the top. And my whole goal was to teleport inside of things, and I didn't really think that through. Which means what? I might need to make commands to teleport me specifically to the inside so I don't go to the top or some shit. I don't know. What if I covered it in water? I would hate that. I would hate that so much. I refuse. Australian? No, I'm not Australian. I was talking to Sarah, maybe? But I'm American. American. Red-blooded. God-fearing. Freedom-fighting, gun-toting. Conservative voting. American. America. Something like that. You're French? Yeah, if it's almost 5 a.m., you should definitely go to sleep, Sarah. I know you're just like, I want to see him finish it. I've been here for hours and hours, but like, you can always watch that part of the VOD tomorrow. And the beard is gone? Shockingly enough, it does grow back. I don't know if you're aware of this, but it does. It grows back very fast. It's already quite a bit, you know?
When did you do that, like Saturday?
Rate Ryan's Riz 1 to 10. Do I have Riz, you think? 1 to 10. 10?
Yeah.
I'm the Rizzler. You heard it here first. Why doesn't, like, how come Twizzlers
What
does
is
not
Riz?
embrace it and just like start selling Rizzlers for a bit? It would be awesome. People would buy them just for the meme. The beard monster again. Callie, how every time somebody mentions me not having a beard, how are you always here to pop in and be like, the beard monster again?
They're always listening.
Like, this is incredible. I'm like 7 or 8 times now. This is, you're a miraculous chatter. Do I speak any other languages? No. See, that was me speaking Spanish. Because I was subverting your expectations. Yes, I actually do. Or, as me and my Spanish-speaking friends would say, sí. Am I adding whales? Yes, I'm just not doing that right now because I'm still trying to place the outside. First things first and second things second. I'm still sad that nobody understood the Cyber Chase reference earlier of what does the old man say in the episode about the gold spheres that multiply. I should probably just make a TikTok about that and be like, somebody please tell me you've seen this episode and I'm not crazy. He says it several times in the episode, I'm pretty sure. And I quote it all the time. It's not Rizzler, it was just people mispronouncing Twizzler. No, it's people correctly pronouncing Twizzler. So dumb. Rizzler.
Rizla. Plus.
Are you talking about Cyber Chase? Bashan, is this true? What did the old man say about the gold sphere? If you know what I'm talking about, you will continue to be my favorite person.
Oh my god.
I will just, if you understand this reference, I'll just give you money. I need somebody to know. Used to watch Cyber Chase every day after elementary school. Same. It was the most incredible show ever. Does anybody in chat know what the old man says? Please. Please. There's gotta be somebody out there in the ether that understands. I missed one. No, I didn't. I ran out of blocks. I had to get more. Just by I remember seeing the shows. It's like it was like one of the most impactful quotes of my entire life. Like, I shit you not. It is so true. How much cash I have. I'm just waiting for somebody to even be like, I remotely understand. Bashan's the first one, and Bashan has not said anything, so they might be going to look it up. Apparently they're in calculus now? Wait, like the cyber chase ones? They've moved from basic math to calculus? Because that's hilarious. Whether or not that's a joke or reality that we happen to be living within, that's very funny. Apparently, that's so sick. Cyber Chase is a great show. MASH show on PBS? Yes. Trying to do the episode because I'm pretty sure I know the one you're talking about, or I'm stupid. Well, okay, what was the general premise of what happens with the gold sphere, Bashan? If you can just tell me that, I'll be like, you know what I'm talking about. What happens with the gold sphere? What is the, like, the problem with it? Uh-oh. Yeah. Cyber Chase was a perfect show with no problems. There was nothing about the character design that was flawed. Turn it off, then on again? The gold sphere turns on and off again? I don't know what I was thinking about the time a hacker had the balls that multiplied. Yes! That's the one! The one that they were gold balls that multiplied. They doubled. You actually know what I'm talking about. You're the first person in my entire life to be like, I understand. Yeah, and he was like, flooded. Yes, because it kept doubling every want the blanket? Yeah, sure. They were more like tan. I thought they were gold. You know what? Like, that part's not the most important thing. But yes, they doubled every single time and they were important. And the old man was the, like, keeper of the ball, and he kept it in, like, a little vial, because if it was in the vial, it didn't multiply. But if it wasn't in the vial, it would double every X amount of time. It's verbatim. It's shaking. No, 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 get elated. I thought you were talking about Cyberpunk. No, I'm not talking about Cyberpunk. Talking about Cyber Chase, a significantly better media property. I just need you to find that quote now, Bashan. What did the old man say? And if it's not an old man, my entire childhood is a lie. It's about greed. It was minus. This is the real fable. Exactly. And then you were like, oh, doubling seems like it's not that fast at the beginning, but my god, it is terrifying how quick growth is when you're doubling stuff. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, and you're like, that doesn't seem that fast. But yeah, if you did that for every square on a chessboard, I'm pretty sure by the end of the chessboard you have more atoms than in the entire universe. I'm just doubling. Like, that's insane. Real life segment at the end of the episode did the doubling with rice show. Yeah, because it was doubling with rice on a chessboard, wasn't it? I love Bashan. Bashan is my favorite person in the world. I don't think you understand. So the sheer amount of 52 factorial is true. Like, a deck of cards is unbeatable with how many ways you can arrange it. You will never match up every possible arrangement of a deck of cards to every atom in the universe, which is crazy. Keep going. We're so close to being done. Fox, hold tight. I mean, you don't have to be here. You can go and sleep if you want. You don't have to. You just did the chess in your math class? Let's freaking go. Did more math for kids in school ever has? I don't know about that, but it definitely did a lot. It definitely made me care about math, and I still do at this point. That's why I watch Numberphile all the time. I love Numberphile. Absolutely peak YouTube right there. Videos about math and numbers. Come on. That's exceptional. Oh my god, we're so freaking close. It's only been what, like 9 hours of stream today? This is what I would put into the. Was I at my computer working? Oh, stream right now is like 3 hours. It's right up there. Was it only 4?
No, it was like 4.
Oh, never mind. 7.5 hours of stream. We're getting close to 8. Oh, 8 hours of stream. Cool. Nice, 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 nice. Never knew the show's about math. I was only in it for the plot. What do you mean you were only in it for the plot? The plot was math. They didn't have other things. It was just math through and through, beginning, middle, and end. It was just math. They were like, my God, we have a problem. We'll solve it with mathematics. That was every single episode. That was the plot. A fishbowl for whales? I don't think you understand. This is big, but the whales are too big for the bowl. They're not going in here. They can't fit. It's really sad, but yeah, it's too big for the whales. I mean, it's not big enough for the whales. The whales are too big for this, unfortunately. Name one of the whales, Bessie. I'm not going to name any of the whales. They're just going to exist, and they can be fan named if they want, but I'm not going to name them. They're just going to exist, and you can headcanon them to be whoever you want. It's like, I think there's only 3. Wait. Yeah, 3 levels? 3 levels? Let's go! Yep. We're so close! Oh my God!
Here.
Yes, it definitely is spam time. Do you have your phone on you? I'll unlock it. Chat.
I'm not
Till the end of stream, slow mode is off. You need to prepare to pog. I just want you to know that. If there's no pogs in chat, when we put in that final block, I am never streaming again. Slow mode is gone. It just encourages me to work faster so the moderators don't hate me. No, not pog now. Come on, what is wrong with you? You buffoons. You downright fools. We haven't finished yet. We can just keep chatting about whatever, about how Cyber Chase is incredible. I'm still waiting for Bashan to pop in and be like, the old man said this. Here's the quote. I love that Bashan remembers everything about that episode exactly how I do. That's so good. Yeah, it was definitely an old man. There was rice on a chestware at the end, and I was like, yes, 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 yes. This is perfect. You've been waiting for this moment all day? I've been waiting for this moment for like the past 2 weeks. You think you've been waiting a long time? My hands are waiting to just like stop pressing buttons. Don't even. I can see that I missed one. We'll get to it. I'm not going back for it right now. So what do you want to talk about? I want to talk about the geopolitical situation in Europe right now. How are things going in Ukraine? Good? Bad? You think it's a lovely time over there, or is war still like a not a good thing to be a part of? Why am I not using scaffolding? Ryan, I'm going to lose my mind and I'm going to ban you from the chat. You can't say that. That's not even a joke at that point. You just know it's infuriating to me. I know there's a block over there. I already addressed that. You can't all be doing this to me, especially you. You're sitting next to me. Spam time is normal chat. No, you can treat this as spam time. If people are spamming, it's fine. They can spam until the end of stream. Just let them go crazy. If slow mode is not on, they can spam. Is essentially just how you play it. You know, the episode name is like Double Trouble or something. I'm searching it. Bashan, you don't have much time. I'm almost done with all of this. I need to know. It's going pretty bad in Ukraine. Yes, I know. I knew that before I asked. War is terrible for everyone involved. Feel bad for the Russian citizens. Feel bad for the Ukrainian citizens. Don't feel bad for the Russian government. It is definitely their fault. That's what happens when you start a war. All is well is Shangri-La? No, that's not what I'm talking about. Or is that, are you saying that's the name of the episode? Because it's definitely not the quote that I'm thinking of. I definitely don't go around and being like, all is well is Shangri-La. Maybe I should. It's a pretty good one. So everything costs a lot more than before the war. I feel bad for everyone adversely impacted by the effects of war. What do you mean? Not just any specific people in general, but everyone in general. I guess what I just said was an absolute mess of words. I've been doing this for a long time today. Okay, leave me be. We're getting very close. The hype is real. There's no war in Bossing, say. Pretty sure everyone acknowledges that there is war in Ukraine, though. No, it's what? Still a military exercise on the Ukrainian border by Russia, in the words of Russia? Or have they been like, nah, we're at war. We're trying to kill them. Come on. Let's go. Last layer. Last layer. Too much of a good thing is too much of a good thing. Yes. Rashawn got it. Rashawn, I say that all the time and no one has ever been like, is that from Cyber Chase? But I say that all the time. It is like, I shit you not, it is one of the most impactful quotes in my entire life. I think about that all the time. Because too much of a good thing is too much of a good thing. Because it's true. It was a very impactful quote for me as a child. I was like, damn, that is profound. And it has stuck with me my entire life. I do have to pay Bashan now. Sean, how much do you want? $500? $10,000? Hey, as long as I can make a video. I gave this random chatter $6 grand because they understood the reference that I made. And if the video gets enough views, it's worth it. I remember all is well in Shangri-La more than that quote. Hey, I mean, we all are impacted by different things. This is all I'm gonna say. Okay, wait, shit. Are you gonna do? Oh my God. So here's the problem, chat. I need to go through the portal, but I also need to put this in. I'm definitely gonna test the gateway after this. You'll take the money for him? Okay, we'll give the money to Bagel instead. So, best way to do this. You can do it. But did I walk past it? I didn't get it. It's so infuriating. I had to get it.
That was impressive.
You know what? It would. Oop, we did it. Okay, now you can pog. Now you can pog to your heart's content. Discussion voice a VC channel in the Discord. Okay, perfect. We definitely should talk about Cyber Chase more. It's a good show. That's Pog City right there, chat. That's what like a 15-hour day looks like. Excuse me while I just break my ankles getting down here. Excuse me. Pardon me. Is there a good spot to just like pop in and put a block back? I don't think so. Come on. There we go. Okay, they're all in. Oh God. Let's go. Okay, let's see. Does it work? Okay, I still have quite a bit of durability on my elytra. That's always the scariest thing. Where does it put me? Where does it put me? Either way, this is gonna be the end of stream, whether it's good or bad.
God damn it!
It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. That's so stupid. I guess that just means we have to make like a little entrance on top or like put a hole in it. So stupid. It's the end of stream. A day well spent. A day well spent for sure. Who programs this shit? That's so... It's so far away. It's not even directly above. It's just off to the side and as high as possible. Maybe if I just break out that one block. Wait, chat. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. I'm breaking out the one block I was standing on. We're going to see where it puts me. If it still puts me on top, F. Just F. We're ending in a terrible time. But if it then puts me inside and it's like, oh, it just chooses the highest block in this specific X coordinate. Sure. Whatever. I don't know though. Just means the rest of them might not be able to be spheres. I hate this. It's just random around it. Okay, I hate
That's just
everything.
how it is.
I hate everything. I need to talk to somebody that understands this game to figure out how those actually teleport you. Too much of a good thing is too much of a good thing. So true, but it's so true. Mod the game. Yeah, I might need to mod the game just to change where these portals teleport
Hey,
you.
Bashan,
Yeah, Bashan, do you want to make a mod for me by any chance? Do you want to make a fabric mod for just changing where it teleports you to just like choose a solid block near the portal? That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Otherwise, I hate everything and life is a mess. Oh, goodbye, everybody. You're spectacular. I will see you, as Dim Dam Dom says, on the next one. Goodbye.